Then.
Maybe. Is that better? Can you hear me? It looks like we have sound now, so I think that might have worked. I'm guessing. It definitely says inputs going in, so I'm guessing we have sound now. Let me check just to make sure though, because it should be fine.
Yeah. I actually
Let's see. Testing.
Yeah, actually.
Testing. Okay, Connor says they can hear. Okay.
Can I actually speak to myself?
No, you can talk to them now. Sound's working now.
I actually want to talk to our video.
Video. That's what. Yeah, talk to the people.
I'm talking about that because I can hear my voice.
No, we're not doing that right now. But you wanted to tell people about you're from the future?
Yeah, I'm from the future from last video where I turned to a zombie. But I'm cured. Everything's back to normal.
Oh, okay. But he's from the future too.
This is my Krabby Patty secret formula. I think you all heard SpongeBob, so this is it.
Oh yeah. What's in it?
It's a bottle. Although it's kind of hard.
No, I mean what's in the formula?
It is it has the meat for the patties.
Okay.
And
You might want to. I don't know if they can hear you. You might want to get a little closer to the microphone and talk.
there is the meat, the buns. There's onions that are cooked. There's lettuce, and let's not forget the secret sauce. It's made with ketchup, mustard, and mayos.
Yeah, well, that's the way we do it at our house. But the real Krabby Patty secret formula probably has a little bit more than just that in it.
Yeah, in the show it has a little bit of chum, one pinch. But the game's almost started.
Yeah, plus people are saying stuff, so I want to catch up with these comments. Jem says, not sure why you watch Bengals going to the playoffs. No. I watch because I'm a Bengals fan, Jem. They're probably not going to the playoffs. I was talking about that when my sound was muted. The Bengals probably are not going to the playoffs. There's like a 2% chance right now. And even if they win today, it pretty much sticks around at a 2% chance. Next week, maybe some stuff could break their way, but right now, pretty unlikely that the Bengals are going to almost certain the Bengals are not going to make the playoffs. But you never know. But the reason I watch is because I'm a Bengals fan. I don't watch because I'm hoping they make the playoffs. I'm watching because that's my team and I like watching football. And also I have a channel where I cover Bengals games, so why would I not? Why would I not watch? Are they going to win? They'll probably win this game. The Titans, I said this earlier, the Titans are bad. Now, the last time I said that, the Bengals lost to the Titans, and that was very annoying and stupid. But I think most people would agree the Bengals are probably the favorites in this one, right?
Yeah, but in the future, all the Bengals players are actually robots.
Oh, they're actually robots in the future. Okay.
Yeah, they retire and now the robots play for the Bengals.
All right. Sound's not off anymore. Almost every NFL team, if not all, can beat the lowly Titans. And that's what I'm saying, Jim. We might not, honestly, because we're stupid. The Bengals are really stupid, and they make me sad. But the Bengals probably will beat them. All right, so we're about to get a kickoff here. This reminds me of one of the best songs, Message in a Bottle by the Police. He's talking about you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, kickoff is away, and that is going to be just going to bounce through the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. Texans didn't beat the Titans, yeah. Well, 3 teams didn't beat the Titans. The Titans have won 3 games, so it's not impossible for them to win. And it's and the Bengals are dumb and make me sad. So yeah, it's quite possible the Bengals could blow it. But I'm gonna guess probably not. But it's also not gonna change anything if they do. It's still gonna be like a snowball's chance in heck, because my son's here. All right. So the Bengals get the ball at their own 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Let's see what the offense can do against this Titans defense. All right. As a reminder, Cody Ford and Orlando Brown are both out today. So there's a flag on the first play. Is that Jackson Kirkland who's starting? It's number 76. There's a flag. Looks like it's false start by the Bengals. Okay, wonderful. That's just what we're going to be doing today. Wonderful. It's actually Devin Cochran who appears to be starting at left tackle. And who is Devin Cochran? Well, he's a guy who's pretty much a practice squad type of player, but I guess he's on the team right now. I don't know a whole lot about him, but obviously I've seen him through like my roster predictions episodes. All right, 1st and 15 now after the false start. Yoshi is motioning inside a little bit. It's going to be a fake handoff to Chase Brown, and Mike Gesicki is going to get the catch, and he kind of pushes his way into, I believe Chris Worley is that guy's name, picks up like an extra yard or two, but be nice if, Gesicki could, like, kind of bounce around or something. You got those pom-poms? I got those pom-poms from when the Bengals beat the Raiders in the playoffs on the way to that Super Bowl run. It was a good game. I also lost my wedding ring. Very sad. I don't know if it was worth the trade-off to get the pom-poms. All right. 2nd and 11. Hold on, Murphy. 2nd and 11. That looks pretty cool on you, by the way.
I just wrote new here.
Joe Burrow, shotgun snap. Rolls back. He's going to throw over the middle, and oh my God, that's intercepted. I hate everything. That's going to set up the Titans at like the 30-yard line. I don't even know what he was doing there. Like, he had some pressure in his face. I get it. But I mean, he threw it like, it looked like it was way too low to get to the guy he was throwing to. And he didn't get hit or anything. He just threw it into the dirt, and the Titans player like dove and caught it. Yeah, I mean, I guess he did get hit a little bit. He was trying to get Andre Yoshivas there. Not so much. Giants force Lamar to fumble. Well, hopefully they lose, Mark. Hopefully they lose. The Ravens, of course. Go Giants. As his cousin says many times, you got to believe in Tommy Cutlets. That's what they call him, apparently.
Right. By the way, today I almost got killed by a killer doll.
That's not unfortunate.
His name was Chucky Jr.
Chucky Jr.?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, thankfully I survived, and this is how I got this cool hair.
All right.
It was a Bengals doll.
So Jay says Joe was trying too hard to thread the needle on that pass attempt. It bit him in the Bengals in the behind that time. I don't know if that's quite what happened, Jay. I did look like he got hit a little bit on that play. It looked like he was... I don't know if it was threading the needle that was the issue, because he ended up it was a misfire. That's what happened. He wasn't so much trying to thread the needle as he just threw it like nowhere near where he intended to throw it to. That was the issue. All right. 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff. I believe that's to Tyjae Spears. I'm guessing, anyway. And he picks up about 4 yards, which is just fantastic. That might have been Tony Pollard, actually. Could have also been Justin Kelly. I don't know. I just saw it was number 20-something. So, I didn't see the full number. So, it was either Tony Pollard or Joshua Kelly. I'm guessing it was probably Tony Pollard. All right. Next, second and 6. It's going to be a fake handoff. That is, in fact, Tony Pollard. And it's going to be completed. And that was a big hit there by Cam Taylor-Britt, but not enough to knock the ball out. And that's going to be a 1st down for the Titans. Fantastic.
Hey, look, I got new scarecrow hands.
He's got scarecrow hands. All right, then.
Yep.
I'm seeing the Trans-Siberian Orchestra tonight in Tampa. That's awesome. I think I saw the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, I want to say when I was like 19, somewhere around that. They're really good. They're really good. 3 turnovers the first couple of minutes. Like across the whole NFL. Kind of wild. All right, it's going to be a pitch to Tony Pollard that time, and he's going to find a hole, pick up like 7 yards on the run. All right, well, this is how you get started on a game that you end up losing that you're not supposed to lose in any way, shape, or form. So I'm glad the Bengals defense still sucks. Great, fantastic, awesome. Now, Brian Callahan is their head coach, so obviously he knows Zach Taylor's system. Perhaps he knows how to manipulate it, particularly Lou Anarumo, who, as we know, doesn't actually change anything ever. So Brian Callahan probably knows exactly how to stop him.
Oh, hey, I have to go.
All right, it's going to be a handoff to Tony Pollard. He is going to bust through a bunch of Bengals players, and nobody can tackle. And he dives forward and gets the first down.
I have to go.
You got to go?
It is something in the future. Don't worry, Miffy will take my place.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll see you around, future Murphy. Bengals should hopefully win today. Not at this rate, Connor. Not if they keep playing like this. Giants are awful. I'm sure they are, Seth. I'm hoping they beat the Ravens. I can't say I expect that to happen. Hello, Murphy.
Hello.
Present Murphy.
Yeah, don't worry. My future me will be right back.
Okay. It's first and goal. Will Levis is in the pistol formation. He's motioning a wide receiver to the left. And he's looking around, takes a snap, hands the ball off to Tony Pollard, and Geno Stone ends up tackling him, but gets pushed back like 4 yards because nobody on this team knows how to tackle. God, we have got to do something about this defense next year, y'all. It is completely, it's broken. The whole system's broken.
Yeah, because
this defense is fire Lou Anarumo. Replace half the starters at this point. Definitely get a new starting cornerback. Probably get a new starting safety because Geno Stone ain't it. You might consider, shoring up the defensive line, but really if the secondary was better, the defensive line would probably be better, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, Tony Pollard gets the handoff, and he just easily squirts right into the end zone. Right up the middle. Great. Touchdown, Titans. All right, this is going to be one of those nights of days, isn't it?
Curse you, Tiger! I must smash you!
Yeah, well, I say curse the Bengals for just being that bad.
No, let's not blame the Bengals.
Well, it's the Bengals' fault.
No, it's the Titans.
Well, I mean, the Titans, but that's what they're supposed to do. That's their job. Their job is to beat us. It's our job to stop them, and we're not doing that.
I'm still mad at the Titans. I'm just like...
Yeah, I mean, be mad at the Titans. I'm just saying that's what did. And, oh, right, their kicker's Randy Bullock, isn't it? This is going to be painful.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's Nick Folk. I guess Randy Bullock isn't there anymore. Randy Bullock looks like he's a free agent. Okay, never mind then.
Okay, free agent?
Yeah, he doesn't play for anybody. He most recently played for the Giants, though, so he hasn't been on the Titans in a minute.
Well, he should have played for the Bengals.
No, he did used to play for the Bengals. He was terrible. He was awful. We got rid of him because he was awful.
You know what? The future me is going to go solve this problem. He is actually going back in time and playing the Bengals game.
Okay.
He is very fast, so he wins. So he wins every single game for the Bengals. I literally saw his game in when I was in the future. It was a success. They have a ton of trophies, a ton.
All right. Mark asks, should Travis Hunter play on both sides in the NFL if he wants to do so? If he'd be successful at doing so, sure, I guess. I don't know. That seems like a very difficult thing to successfully do in the NFL, so I doubt it. I doubt that would work, but I also don't know a whole lot about Travis Hunter. Other than, I know he plays for Colorado, but again, I'm not the biggest college football person. Cornerback and wide receiver for Colorado. I don't know if we're going to be in position to draft him, but we could use a cornerback. And, interestingly enough, it sounds like, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but it sounds like T. Higgins changed his agent. He dropped David Mulligetta. And this came in the wake of Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase both saying that, both advocating for the Bengals re-signing T. Higgins and saying that we need to get the deal done. It's very important. So, it actually seems like there might be a realistic chance in the 11th hour, when it seemed like all hope was lost. It seems like there might be a real chance that T. Higgins comes back next year. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm saying there is a real chance now that that's possible. And so the Bengals may be in desperate need of a really good wide receiver next year, but they also, they'll probably need, they could probably use some wide receiver help. So I think the ideal situation is if, I don't know anything about how good Travis Hunter is or not. But if Travis Hunter's good, maybe we could draft him. And then maybe we could have him play corner. And then maybe sometimes we could have him get in at wide receiver. I don't know. I don't know if that would be good or not. Like, if he's good enough to play both, then why not? But it's been a long time in the NFL since there's been guys who played both sides. And it's just because you gotta really specialize in something to be effective in the NFL. Like, you have to be like the best in the world at something, which means that you probably have to, be not the best in the world at other things. So I don't know about corner, maybe, or wide receiver. I don't know which one he's better at.
I'm back.
That's a kickoff, and that's going to be touchback by Jermaine Burton. He's going to kneel down and touch back there.
Hey.
1 second, bud. Let me catch up with this last comment. Jags are about... let me catch up to the comment. Jags are about to score over the Jets. Well, that's another one of those games that, like, literally... that game might be even less interesting than this one, honestly. That's... did they, though? That's the question. All right, Joe Burrow's coming out after the interception. Let's see if he can shake off the rust as he always does. I don't see anything about that. Oh, here we go. Jaguars, Jets. The Jaguars did, in fact, score. All right, so it's going to be a handoff this time to Chase Brown. That was okay. It was okay. It picks up a few yards. I think it's going to end up being about 3, but not horrendous. But what did you have to say? Say it quick, because there's going to be another play.
I am back from the future.
From the future.
I just saw the Bengals game, and they won.
Wow, that'd be a pretty big turnaround from what they're doing now. All right, I hope you're right. I do hope you're right.
Sorry, my memory scrambled.
Mm-hmm.
The Bengals lose.
Oh, well, that's not good. I hope you're wrong. All right, Joe Burrow fakes the handoff to Jamar Chase that time, and he steps out of pressure. He runs out to the right, and he just throws the ball away. But he got it past the line of scrimmage, so it's not going to be intentional grounding, and that was just an awful, horrendous play. And I am, oh God, they got Cheeto Awuzie too. This is a revenge game for him, isn't it? Great. Mm-hmm. That guy might be a Titans fan. He's blue.
Yeah, no, he just wants revenge because guys put child soul in potion. I mean,
okay.
in.
3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 from the 33-yard line, it looks like. Come on, please do something for the love of God. Come on. All right, Joe Burrow steps back to throw. He's got pretty good, really good protection, actually. He does throw eventually. He's got Mike Gesicki wide open. There you go. That took forever for that play to develop, but it worked out.
I'll be right back. I gotta do something with Mom.
All right, bub. It's not uninteresting. Jets-Jags is a tank bowl. Well, okay, I guess from that perspective, maybe. But I don't know if it's entire. Like what's the Jets-Jags 3-10? They're both 3-10. Okay, well, I mean, like, yeah, but like I think the Jets, I think the Jags are kind of understanding that they're really bad right now. I think the Jets. I'm not sure if the Jets want to tank right now. Like, obviously they need to, but sort of. Joe Burrow throws. It's going to be a screen pass to Jamar Chase, and boy, what even happened there? Looks like they blew the play dead. What?
Guys, I need to tell you about something. Merry Christmas.
Did he drop the ball? I'm so lost. Chiefs score on the Browns. They're up 7-0. It's like the one time on earth I'd ever root for the Browns. Whatever. Not that I'm expecting the Browns to win, but... Ugh. All right, Joe Burrow, shotgun formation. He's got Khalil Herbert in the backfield with him, motions him out to the right. He's going to throw quickly. He's got Jamar Chase, and he's on the run. He's down to the 30, 25, makes a cut, gets tackled at the 20. That's a good play right there, man. There you go. There you go. That's what we need. We need an injection like that. Get something going. That's like the quintessential Jamar Chase play where you get him on like a slant route and then he can just make everybody else look silly. There you go. That's a great play. That's a great play. Come on, let's get more of that. And some actual defense, please, for the love of God. All right, 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Not the 20. I thought it was the 20, but here's the 21. And it's going to be a handoff. I believe that was Khalil Herbert. And he picks up about 3 yards. It was actually Chase Brown. Okay. So Chase Brown picks up about 3 yards on the run. Just wait for the rain. That's the equalizer for Cleveland. I mean, maybe. Cleveland's really bad, too. That's part of the thing. Like it's not, I don't know if anything's gonna equalize anything for them. They're bad, dude. Like they're I think the Giants are like 2-11. I don't know. Is anybody else 2? I think the Giants are the only 2-11 team, but a bunch of other teams are tied at 3-10, and the Browns are one of them. All right, Joe Burrow, shotgun snap, throws. He's got T. Higgins, and he's not able to get the first down, but he picks up about 5.5, 6 maybe on the throw. So good to see T. Higgins contributing, and hopefully, I really, really hope. I actually really do genuinely hope the Bengals are able to bring him back. And if he's willing to come back at a reasonable price is the main thing. I think a thing that works out for everybody, because T. Higgins makes a big impact on this team. We're a little worried about his injury history, but when he's on the field, it's different. Chase Brown takes the handoff and he easily gets the first down. There you go, about a 5-yard pickup roughly. So Bengals are knocking on the door now. It's 1st and goal. Are the Bengals going to get a touchdown here, Murphy? Raiders are 2-11. Okay, well there you go.
Yeah, I think they are.
Oh yeah, I see that. The Raiders are 2-11. You think the Bengals going to get a touchdown here? Hope so.
Yep. And Huggy's cheering.
Huggy's cheering? All right. Let's go! All right, 7-0. But the Bengals have the ball at the 7.5-yard line. Joe Burrow's in shotgun formation. He's motioning Andre Yoshivas to the left. Calls for the snap, takes it, rolls back. Pretty good protection. Devin Cochran's doing okay. Ted Karras ends up screwing up the protection, but Joe Burrow does a great job of... There you go! Touchdown!
I was right!
Joe Burrow does a great job of... there's a ton of pressure on him because, it takes forever for that play to develop. Ted Karras loses his block, but Joe Burrow manages to spin out of the sack, and he ends up finding Chase Brown open in the middle for a touchdown. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hooday!
I was right. And by the way, hooday!
That was very loud in my ear.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But it was worth it.
I'm glad you're happy. No, yeah, that's good. It's good. Hooday. Hooday!
Woo, yeah.
Good job by Chase Brown to lose his man there. All right. And extra point. You got Cade York coming out in place of Evan McPherson, who is currently injured.
Ooh.
All right, and snaps away, kicks up, and that is straight down the middle. Tie game.
By the way, hooday, more like who? Yay!
Who? Yeah, I guess so. Honestly, Murphy, well, you know what hooday stands for?
Huh?
Stands for who they think going to beat the Bengals. And the answer, honestly, this year is the Bengals. The Bengals beat the Bengals constantly, all the time. There's a flag. What's the flag? Was it on the extra point?
Speaking of flag,
Are they gonna have to re-kick the extra point?
speaking of flag, I'll get my flag.
Okay.
You're back.
Oh, offsides on the Titans, so it just nullifies, right? So we're just going to the kickoff now. All right. Okay. All right, come on, Bengals. Come on, Bengals. After the disastrous interception to start the game, and then, not doing so great to start that last drive either. The Bengals managed to pull themselves together and get the game back to tied. Now, hopefully, the defense can do something because that effort after Joe Burrow's interception, that effort from the defense was frankly pathetic. So they hopefully are going to do better than that. I really, really hope they're going to do better than that. They need desperately to do better than that, honestly, because that was just awful. Okay, what's going on in the rest of the NFL? We got Chiefs 7, Browns nothing. Chiefs currently got the ball, so the Browns look to be pretty hapless right now as far as that game's going. Bengals Titans looks like it's the only. Oh no, actually Jets just scored, so the Jets and Jaguars have both scored. Other than that, those are the only two games where both teams have scored. Commanders are on top of the Saints 7-0. Ravens are still tied with the Giants 0-0. Although the Ravens have the ball at the 3, so they're probably about to score. 1st and goal at the 3 too, so I'd be shocked if they don't get in the end zone there. Cowboys Panthers still tied 0-0. Jets Jaguars, as I said, is 7-7. Dolphins Texans are winning 3-0. You got something to say?
I just saw an ad with Snoop Dogg, yo.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about ads, okay? I don't. The reason I don't want to talk about ads, like you and me can talk about ads later. I don't want to talk about ads on the show other than like a quirky thing here or there because like I don't want to give them free advertisement. Like if they want to pay me, then we'll talk about advertisements. But I'm not gonna give them advertisement for free, right?
Dude.
But Snoop Dogg's pretty cool though. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I saw one of his songs on this movie called SpongeBob SquarePants Sponge on the Run. It's a pretty cool song.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg's interesting. He gets involved in a lot of stuff you wouldn't expect to see him in.
Yep.
You know who those teams are?
Nope.
That's Air Force and... Oh, wait, no, that's not. Okay, that's actually the UFL. So that's the Michigan Panthers and the... I guess that's the St. Louis Battlehawks. I thought that was Air Force.
Yeah, like in Worms WMD, Air Force.
Well, no, there's a football team called Air Force. Like the military branch.
Mm-hmm.
All the military branches have their own football team. Well, at least the three big ones. I don't know if like the other one, like the Marines and the Coast Guard. I don't know if they have football teams. I don't think so. Could be wrong. All right, Cade York kick is away, and that is going to go into near the back of the end zone where the Titans smartly kneel that for a touchback. I wonder, is there a Coast Guard football team? That'd be interesting.
Weird.
Yeah, apparently there is. The Coast Guard Bears, who play in NCAA Division III. So, I mean, they're fairly irrelevant, but they play in the third tier conference, but they do exist. So the Coast Guard has a team. What about the Marines? No, doesn't look like it. All right, so that's going to be a handoff to Tony Pollard there, and there you go. Bengals only give him about 2 yards. That's better defense than the last drive.
Yep, it was better.
Apparently, the Marine Corps doesn't have its own service academy, but Marine option cadets can play on the Navy football team. So, I guess that's the answer to that. There's also this Quantico Marines Devil Dogs football, which represents the Quantico Marine Base. Yeah, so there's that, I guess. Will Levis takes the snap, but I'm guessing it's a false start because there's a flag and the play's blown dead.
Hey, Kyle.
Yes.
I was actually thinking, could I probably, if like there's like time for like 5 maybe on one game, I could probably.
We're not going to talk about games and stuff right now. We're going to talk about the show. Remember, we're live right now. Everybody's seeing what we're doing. Okay, we'll talk about playing games later.
No, I'm talking. It's about my sound effects board.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about anything but the Bengals game, and if you want to do some entertaining stuff, but we'll talk about soundboard stuff and we'll talk about life stuff after the game. Yeah. Will Levis throws across the middle, and that is caught, but not across the middle. I'm sorry, that's on the right side of the field, but it's only about a 3-yard pickup. So it's gonna be 3rd and about 7. So better effort by the defense on the second drive. Gotta give them that at least. I'm sorry, it's going to be 3rd and 9 because they lost yards in the last play. Oh, no, I'm sorry, because of the false start earlier. That's why it's 3rd and 9 now. So, 3rd and 9 from the 30.5-yard line. Will Levis lines up in the shotgun formation. He's got Tony Pollard to his left. I'm sorry, to his right. Now it's to his left because he motioned him over. And that's actually not Tony Pollard. Levis throws over the middle, and oh my God. Oh no, he's got Tyler Boyd, and Tyler Boyd's weaving in and out of traffic, and he picks up like 40 freaking yards. Oh my God. Defense, I hate you. I hate this defense. I think that was Cam Taylor-Britt who got burned on that play too. Yeah. Tyler Boyd, of all people, I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that was Josh Newton who actually got his ankles essentially broken on that play.
Yeah, now I'm going to explode.
Come on, defense. Oh, my God. Are you serious? You had him dead to rights. 3rd and 9. And now they got the ball in field goal range. They got the ball at the 29-yard line. They just completely reversed field position entirely.
That hurted. Oh.
Will Levis, shotgun snap, throws, and that's too far. They're calling a flag. They're calling a flag. I'm guessing they're going to call Cam Taylor-Britt for pass interference. I don't know if I agree with that because that ball was not catchable, but you could, they might call holding too, and I don't know. I don't know. Zach Taylor's mad. Cam Taylor-Britt's mad. Of course they are. They are calling pass interference. I don't think that ball was catchable, personally. But that's going to give God, I hate this defense, dude. I absolutely despise this defense.
Oh, by
And and Cam Taylor-Britt had to do that. He had no choice because he got completely burned on that play. And Now, again, I think that ball was just too far. But yeah, Cam Taylor-Britt, he grabbed his arm, and so if he did have a chance at that ball, he was never going to get it. So yeah, that's going to get called every single time. So they got the ball at the 2-yard line now. Pathetic. Tony Pollard gets the handoff, and I think he just barely missed. They're saying it's a touchdown. Great. And that's actually Tyjae Spears, by the way. I said it was Tony Pollard earlier. It was not. It was Tyjae Spears. Hey, let me finish talking before you go. Otherwise, you're going to have to go. Okay, that's the rules. But you can go ahead now. I'm done.
This is actually a magic wand that can make things change for the Bengals. This can give them a little bit of good luck.
Yeah, well, hopefully that was bad luck there. So if you were doing that before, stop doing it. Because it's clearly, whatever just happened is bad luck.
Don't worry.
I did turn my hat backwards. Maybe that's the problem. I'll turn it forwards again. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, I will use my magic wand. Abracadabra. A buck. Make the Bengals have good luck.
Hopefully that works. I don't know if it will, but...
No, let's hope.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do this.
I don't think he got that, actually. No, because his knee's down. His knee's down, and that ball's not in. I don't think that's a touchdown. Now, it's not going to matter, because they're just going to, completely fall. Yep, okay, they're calling that back, actually. So it doesn't matter, because the Bengals defense probably is just going to fall apart on this play, like they always do. But you never know. Keep hope alive.
Yeah, but...
They got a better chance of making the playoffs, though, I think, than stopping the Titans from getting a touchdown here, honestly.
Yeah, but I have 4 fingers crossed that the good luck worked.
I hope so.
Because that sets a change to a twist.
That does seem like we got a little bit of good luck, though, because they did overturn the call. All right, Will Levis, he's going to hand the ball off, and there it is. Tyjae Spears gets it in. That's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. It doesn't matter if they overturn it because the Bengals are just going to let him get a touchdown on the next play because they're terrible. This defense is just horrendous. I'm so done with this defense. It's absolutely pathetic. Did you see Santa Claus?
I saw the Grinch.
Oh, the Grinch?
No,
Oh, okay.
He's coming to my school. I better stop him. He's going to be beat up.
Well, you know what? It might be the Grinch's fault we're losing. What did Terry McLaurin do?
Yep, he's going to be...
Apparently Terry McLaurin made a good play. Let's look it up.
Who allowed the Grinch to come in? He isn't allowed. He's a Christmas stealer.
Let's see.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Copyright.
Yeah, I know.
Thank God.
Oh, he got destroyed and still held on to the touchdown. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Okay. The kickoff was good, by the way, or not the kickoff. The extra point was good, but I don't know if anybody really expected anything different.
That's it. I take this. We're kicking the Grinch out of the game for the rest of Christmases.
Okay. Well, I don't. So this is at the Titans Stadium. I don't think you get to decide what the Titans do at their own stadium.
But why is the Grinch there? Why?
Well, I think it's just a guy dressed up as a Grinch, Murphy.
Yeah, but I think it's the guy who destroyed our school last year.
It's probably not.
I think he escaped just because he wanted to see the game. Then
maybe you never know.
To our school and boom.
All right.
Mess everywhere. I will beat him up.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
You better watch out, Grinch. I'll come for you.
This defense must get better on third down conversions. Yeah, that's the biggest problem. Is they do okay on first and second down most of the time, and then they just get completely destroyed on third down, no matter where they are on the field. To prevent situations like this, bad third down play execution was the detriment of the Marvin Lewis regime. It wasn't as bad as it is now, though, with Marvin. It was bad with Marvin Lewis, but it's historically bad with the Bengals this year. This is worse than anything we ever went through with Marvin Lewis. As far as the defense goes this year, this is worse than Marvin Lewis's teams ever were. This is the worst Zach Taylor defense, This is the worst. This might be the worst Bengals defense I've ever seen. And I grew up in the 90s, so I saw some bad defenses. It's definitely the worst Bengals defense he's ever seen. But me, I grew up in the 90s. I saw some horrendously bad defenses, and I think this defense might be worse, honestly.
Hey,
John says hi, by the way.
Hey, hi, but guys, we gotta stop the Grinch.
Go Battlehawks. Caw-caw!
We gotta stop the Grinch for still Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So please, get on your guard. Get your guard dogs out and make them bite them up.
All right.
Yeah. Because Boo Grinch, boo, he sucks.
Speaking of the Battlehawks, I informed Murphy the other day, and he was very disappointed to find out that the Seattle Sea Dragons no longer exist. That was his favorite team in the XFL. But also the XFL doesn't exist anymore, Murphy. Some of the old XFL teams moved over to the new league, and the Sea Dragons didn't make it.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Well, you see, that's how he feels about it. And you know what? Fair enough. I feel it.
Okay.
Hey, be careful with my stuff, okay? Hey, no. That's my laptop, dude. Okay, wait, no, hold on. My laptop's not in there. Okay, but still, be careful, okay? There's a bunch of breakable stuff.
Right.
Okay. My laptop's over here, guys. He fell in my backpack. I kind of panicked a minute. All right, so that's going to be another touchback.
By the way, Kyle.
Yes.
I got an affection to make. I am the future Murphy.
The future Murphy? Well, I can't tell half the time. He keeps switching back and forth.
Yeah, that's the truth. I didn't come in the future.
Okay.
I lied.
Okay, you lied? How dare you? All right, the Bengals get the ball. It's 1st and 10 from the 30. And please. Like I'm sorry, offense, but you just have to outscore them at this point. And there's going to be another. I think it's going to be a false start. They threw a flag, and they blew the play dead. So it's probably going to be a false start on the Bengals. Oh no, it's on the defense. I think it was a neutral zone infraction. Okay, all right. So that gives the Bengals 5 yards, I think. So if they don't get a first down at this point, that's horrendous. Yeah, neutral zone infraction on Arden Key, linebacker. All right, 1st and 5 now. That's good for this particular set of downs. I just got to get 5 yards. Can I get that? Hello, Huggy Wuggy. All right, it's going to be a handoff to Khalil Herbert, who picks up 3.5 of those 5 yards. So, decent little run from him there. I mean, nothing amazing, but when you have 5 yards to go, it's good enough, I guess. All right. Looks like he's going back off the field. You're going to get Chase Brown coming in on the next play. If they can get Khalil Herbert going, he could be a really good addition to this team. I'll tell you that. He's not as good as Chase Brown, but as like a Samaje Perine type of guy, I think Khalil Herbert could be kind of really useful. All right, Joe Burrow in the pistol formation, he hands the ball off to Chase Brown, who fights his way. I think he might have gotten. They're saying he's going to be a little short of the first down. Initially, he looked like he was stopped dead in his tracks, and he managed to find a little bit of room, but they're saying he didn't quite get enough at the first down. So it's going to be 3rd and inches now. Okay. Yeah, okay. I see. He was definitely a little short. He had the momentum, and then he just couldn't quite get it in there. All right, so Joe Burrow on 3rd and inches, going to take the shotgun snap, hands the ball off Chase Brown, and there's a hole there, works out, and he gets the first down, but there's a flag. So, it's going to be like holding on the Bengals or something. All right. False start. God, are you kidding me? All right, now it's going to be like 3rd and 10 now. Great. Illegal formation, actually. Okay, I don't know. Does that come with the same penalty?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, T. Higgins basically lined up as a fullback there, and you didn't have a... Yeah, you can't line up that way. You're not allowed to do that. All right, well, it's 3rd and 5, so it's not as bad as a false start, I guess. Well, they're right back where they started. They've essentially gained 0 total yards now. Joe Burrow, shotgun snap, and he looks around. He's going to throw over the middle. There you go. You got Mike Gesicki, who does a cartwheel in the air over a guy to get to the 49-yard line. Mike Gesicki, there you go. First down, Bengals. Let's go. Did you see that? That was cool. You see him flip in the air like that?
Yeah. See how funky he flips?
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. He gets hit, and he just does a cartwheel in the air. Catch. Boom. Look at that. That is so cool. That's like Jerome Simpson, except he didn't get a touchdown.
Oh my god. Oh, he's very surprised right now.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 49. Joe Burrow takes a shotgun snap, rolls back, and that is definitely a false start on the Bengals. I saw the false start. Yep, false start. That was definitely a false start. That was whoever was all the way on the edge. I believe it was a wide receiver, actually. Or no, I guess it wasn't. It was Devin Cochran. You know, the third string left tackle who was playing because Orlando Brown Jr. is still hurt. And, yeah, I was about to say I saw that false start. That was such a bad false start. I was wondering if maybe there was a neutral zone infraction I missed or something like that. But no, that was pure 100% false start. They got Jeffrey Simmons playing on Devin Cochran. That's rough. That's what's going to happen, I guess. 1st and 15. Joe Burrow throws it high for Jamar Chase, and he picks up about 4 yards before he's forced out of bounds. So, hey, 2nd and 11.
And we have 15. We have 1 minute on the clock.
Yeah, of the first quarter. 2nd and 11. Come on, Bengals.
And you can do it.
It feels like they gotta claw their way for getting anything done, and they do a pretty good job for the most part of getting stuff done, but it feels like it's way harder than it needs to be sometimes. All right, it's gonna be a handoff, Chase Brown, and he breaks out of a tackle. There you go. Breaks out of 2 tackles and ends up picking up the 12 yards needed for a first down. Chase Brown getting the job done. That's a Bengals first down. High five. That was a great play. Look at this. He he gets that's 2 guys actually that he spun out of, and then he gets hit by a third guy, and that third tackle ends up taking him down, but he spins out of it and manages to stay on his feet long enough to get an extra yard or 2. So Chase Brown, man, that's a good player right there. Chase Brown's a good player right there. His I'm going to knock on wood real quick, but his issue in college was fumbling. And if it hadn't been for the fumbling problems, he probably would have been a much higher draft pick than he was. We've seen him, I think, fumble once this year. Is that right? I remember when it happened, it was a really bad situation to be fumbling in. Obviously, any situation is bad to fumble in, but let me look it up. What?
What the? Yeah, by the way, Kyle's computer got a little upgrade yesterday.
Oh yeah, I got a new graphics card.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
I haven't really tested it out yet, but
yeah, it has less bugs and glitches.
For graphics.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of making digital media on Adobe programs helps out with that, and also on games, it should make the graphics run better. And you can, in theory, with some of the higher end games, you can get it on better graphics. So might make I don't know if it'll make a difference in Goat Simulator, but maybe.
Yeah, if you haven't heard.
That's his favorite game, by the way.
Yeah, there's 2 different ones. There's Goat Simulator 1 and free.
Chase Brown has actually fumbled twice this year, so. Once he fumbled in the 34-35 loss to the Ravens earlier this year. That might have been the one I'm thinking of, the really big problematic one. Let's see if I can find that box score. I remember exactly when that fumble was. Let's see.
And speaking of box, it kind of reminds me of a character from Project Playtime, Boxy Boo. Jack in the Box.
Joe Burrow fumble. Chase Brown fumble. Okay, so it was in the 3rd quarter, and the Ravens ended up getting the ball and they marched down the field and got a touchdown. So you could argue that Chase Brown's fumble was kind of more or less the difference in that game with the Ravens. But then again, I think wasn't there a couple other weird things that happened in that game?
Yeah.
Evan McPherson made all his field goals, so there's that. Justin Tucker actually missed an extra point in that game, as I recall. Joe Burrow shotgun snap, and he's rolling around, and he manages to spin out of pressure, and he gets out of all sorts of pressure. He broke like 3 tackles there, throws it up for Chase Brown, who gets it knocked down, but they're calling a flag on the Titans on that one.
Another one.
Yeah. They called one on the Bengals earlier. This one's definitely pass interference though. Like that was Chase Brown totally would have caught that if Kenneth Murray hadn't basically mugged him in the air there. Unlike what was it? I think Cam Taylor-Britt earlier, who what he did was technically something you should expect to be called, but I don't feel actually interfered with the catchability of that ball in any way. But that was absolutely, it was soft pass interference, but it was pass interference. In a better world where defenders have more opportunities to actually play defense, then that wouldn't be called pass interference. But as far as the NFL rulebook goes, it's definitely pass interference. And there's another false start by the Bengals. After these amazing plays, they keep bailing themselves out on offense and then shooting themselves in the foot. That was Cam Grandy, by the way, the tight end, basically the 6th string tight end. Cam Grandy at this point, you got I guess with Eric All out, Eric All is on IR, so Cam Grandy's probably in there in his stead. So you got Mike Gesicki, you got Drew Sample, you got Tanner Hudson, Tanner McLaughlin, and then Eric All's in there somewhere, and then so normally Cam Grandy's your 6th string tight end. It's going to be a toss to the 1st string tight end. No, that's actually Cam Grandy who catches that one. It's about a 3-yard pickup. So hey, he gets some of the yards he lost back.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess Murphy's just hanging out over there. Yeah, I don't know if I can. There we go. Maybe they can see a little bit better if I do that. All right, 2nd and goal. From the 9-yard line, Joe Burrow, shotgun formation. He's motioning, T. Higgins out to his left. All right, shotgun snap, a lot of pressure, and he's going to get sacked. Great. And he fumbled, and it's recovered by the Titans. I hate my life. Everything is terrible. And nobody can tackle. It's a defensive tackle running the ball all the way down to the 43-yard line. Dude, I give up at this point. I'm done. This is awful. This is just pathetic, dude.
Hey, Kyle.
What?
If I'm near here, it kind of looks like I'm on TV.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Chiefs playing the Browns. Who do you want to win? Probably the Browns. They're so bad already that Now Joe Burrow might have been down there actually. Hold on, let's see that replay again. He might have been down. Hold on. Let's see. I want to see that replay again. Are they going to show the replay again? I didn't get a chance to see that, but I think he might have been down before that ball was coming out. I'm going to need to see the replay. Let me see if I can find it on X.
I came down at the TV. Ta-da.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a replay there. So, I don't know. I thought that I didn't really get a good look at it, so I could be wrong, but I thought he might have been down before the fumble. But, obviously we're on commercial break now. They're going to have plenty of time to review it. So, I could be wrong. I could have just not seen it correctly. As far as hold on, Murphy. I got comments I got to catch up with. Chiefs and the Browns this week. I mean, I don't know. Like, the Browns are so bad, and it would just be nice to see the Chiefs lose. So I guess the Browns, but it doesn't really matter. I guess the Browns. He should be a Battlehawks fan. You should, Murphy. You should be a Battlehawks fan.
And guess what? I just came down to the TV.
Okay. Does he know what Murphy, do you know what kitty goes meow means?
I know.
Yeah, it's just it's a thing people on the internet say about it. When the Bengals do well. It's something that Tom Grassi started. And when the Bengals do well, people will say, kitty goes meow, which is just kind of a funny way of putting it. So, now you know. Happy Sunday, everybody. Not when the Bengals play like this, Daniel Barry, but hey, what's going on? Had my Xmas party ruined last night by someone bringing up the Bengals. Yeah. I understand that, Dan. The Bengals are depressing. Now, you know what? Like, last night, the Bengals were coming off a win, at least. At least we felt a little bit, like, better coming off of a win over the Cowboys, If the Bengals lose to the Titans today, then, let's see. I don't think there's anything that can really happen in the NFL that would change their semblance of playoff odds. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. All right, so it's going to be a handoff to Tony Pollard there. It's going to be about a 4-yard pick. 4-yard run. Okay, so I see what happened there. Okay, so Joe Burrow fell on top of the Titans player, so he wasn't ever technically down, and that's what happened. Then the ball came out during that process. So that's what happened. He would have been down if he'd hit the ground, but he didn't. He hit a Titans player. So that's what happened there. Wonderful. Fantastic. I'm just so happy, guys. We need the defense to do something, for the love of God. Will Levis going to hand the ball off, and the defense does not do anything. That's... Like, dude, the offense has turned the ball over twice now, and that's inexcusable. But at the same time, like, it'd just be nice if we could, like, maybe have some hope that the defense is able to, like, make up for it in any way, shape, or form. Just absolutely infuriating, Okay, so how about if, like, let's see. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and that's going to be a first down. Absolutely infuriating. All right, so Dolphins beat the Texans. Well, I guess they're still alive in that case. Broncos beat the Colts. All right, so if the Bengals lose today, then the playoff odds still exist, technically. But if the Dolphins beat the Texans, which they're currently tied, and then the Broncos at 425 beat the Colts, then it's over. Like, mathematically, it's over. So that's going to be a throw behind the line from Will Levis, and Bengals get him. It's going to be basically a gain of nothing there. So I guess that's okay. That doll turned into a giant version of itself now. You gotta close the door. That's crazy. That was his Halloween costume. 2nd and 11 now. Tommy DeVito is not throwing interception in his last 171 snaps because he's Tommy Cutlets. All right, it's going to be a fake handoff to Tyjae Spears there, and Will Levis finds a guy over the middle for like a 13-yard gain for a first down, maybe 14. This defense is completely useless, guys. Chiefs 6 wins decided on the final play of the season. Oh, Chiefs 6 wins decided on the final play this season. So they've won 6 times because of the final play. Yeah, because the Chiefs are a little overrated, but I struggle to really criticize them much for that as a Bengals fan whose team is just awful. I mean, the offense is good, but the defense is so bad. Like, if the offense wasn't as good as it was, then I don't even know if we'd be 5-8 right now, frankly. All right. Well, defense, hey, give them credit. Defense tackled, I believe, Tony Pollard there behind the line. So that was Tyjae Spears. for about a 2 or 3 yard loss. So that was a good play. That ain't nothing. What's up with the Poppy's playtime? He likes that's my son. He's just doing whatever he wants to do right now.
Yeah, but there's one thing. I can't watch Like Box or Rusty TV anymore.
Lily says you're cute.
What the?
He didn't appreciate that. All right, 2nd and 13. Will Levis, shotgun snap, rolls back, and he steps up, and he gets hit as he throws. And so that was a good pressure there on him, but they weren't able to get him down. But it's okay because it's going to be 3rd and 13. 3 kickers have game-winning kicks on the Chiefs this season. Yeah, it's because the Chiefs are a little overrated, But there's only so much I can really actually say about that as a Bengals fan whose team is just really bad. We're just actively bad. Great offense, but not in this game. In this game, they've turned the ball over twice already. If the defense can come through here and maybe hold the Titans to a field goal, then that'd be something. It's gonna be it's Will Levis. Will Levis fumbled. The Bengals got the fumble recovery and he's running it back, but I think they're probably saying that Will Levis was down. Either way, it's gonna be 4th down, and it's gonna be if they do go for the field goal here, it's gonna be a longer field goal. It's not like Nick Folk can make it. Nick Folk's got a leg, but conceivably, it's possible that, this could be a missed field goal here if they do the field goal. Trey Hendrickson was the one who sacked Will Levis there. But unfortunately, let's see here. Yeah, he's down before he loses control of that ball. Can we see a front shot here? Maybe we can. You can't see anything from that angle at all. But it doesn't look. Here we go. Yeah, he loses control of that before he's down. That's a fumble and a clear recovery by Jong Meta. Muma Meta recovered. That's a clear fumble in my opinion. That last angle, his knee was not down before he started bobbling that ball. And that's a fumble. That's a fumble. Bengals should have the ball back. That is absolutely a fumble, and I'm going to be furious if they don't overturn this. Because that was clear evidence that knee was not down when he started fumbling that ball. That before that knee hits the ground, that ball's coming out. That is a fumble. That is an absolute fumble and a clear recovery by Muma Meta. And it's unfortunate it wasn't called a fumble on the field because he might have been able to take that to the house. Honestly. In fact, I think it's unfortunate that they blew the play dead. I think in most situations like that, you should let the play out just to see what happens. But it is what it is. But that's a clear fumble recovery by the Bengals. Have you seen some person on YouTube made a video on how many inches the Chiefs are away from having a completely different record? I haven't. No, that's interesting. I could make a similar video like that about the Bengals, like how many individual plays the Bengals are from having, what was it? They'd have 2, I think, it was 1 or 2 losses on the whole season, if just a couple of plays had gone differently. But no, I haven't seen that video. That's interesting. I'll have to look that up. So, obviously the Patriots game, Tanner Hudson's fumble kind of changed that whole game. The Chiefs game, we lost that by a point. I guess it's the field goal at the end of the game, if they don't get that field goal at the end of the game. Bengals had them at 4th and 6, actually, at the Kansas City 45, and Patrick Mahomes converted that.
You said Patrick?
Patrick Mahomes. He's the quarterback of the Chiefs. The incomplete pass to... right. The pass interference on Dejon Anthony. That's the difference in that game. That's the one single play that changed that game. And that wasn't even... That was a weak pass interference penalty. I think we can all agree that was weak and maybe technically correct, but weak. Against the Commanders, obviously it's less of a single play against the Commanders, but obviously the Bengals lost by only 1 touchdown, so there's probably plenty of plays that could have gone differently. That game would have turned out different. The Ravens, the first Ravens game, they lost by 3. Didn't like Evan McPherson miss a field goal in that game or something? Yeah, here's the replay. And that ball is coming out before his knee is down, and that is a fumble. That is 100% a fumble. And it's clear. There's nobody in the way. That's clear as I... Yep, and they gave the Bengals the ball. Let's go. Bengals get the fumble recovery. Bengals got the ball at the 37-yard line. Or 38. No, 37. Yeah, 38. Anyway, it's going to be a handoff to Chase Brown. He picks up about 7 yards on the run. So Evan McPherson missed an extra point in that game, although they lost by 3, so obviously that doesn't matter all that much anyway. No, and he did miss a field goal. Evan McPherson missed a field goal in that game, and that would have that could have theoretically, if the defense had actually come through. No, that would have that I think that because the Ravens fumbled. If Evan McPherson hits that field goal, they win the game. So that's the play. Joe Burrow, shotgun snap, rolls around, throws. There you go, Jamar Chase down the field, and he gets it down to about the 37-yard line where he gets tackled. Good play. There you go. There you go. Shake it off. Shake that bad luck off, y'all. All right. Yes, Murphy, shaking. That's very funny. Haha. The Eagles game, there was no single game that caused that Eagles game to happen. The second Ravens game was obviously a thing. Get to that here in a second, though, because Joe Burrow's in the shotgun formation. He's going to pitch it to Chase Brown, who breaks out of a tackle, and he manages to get about 5 yards when he probably should have only gotten 1, so that works out. Bengals lost by 1 point to the Ravens. And there was a fumble they had. That probably was the difference in the game. Joe Burrow, shotgun snap, throws. He's got it. It goes up. He's got Jamar Chase, but that gets expertly knocked down. I'm not even mad. That is a phenomenal play by the cornerback there, number 13, Chidobe Awuzie. Of course it is. Well, great play by Cheeto. That was a phenomenal play by Cheeto. I can't even hate. There's a flag on the play. What's the flag? An eligible man downfield on the Titans? What? Can you even make that? Can you even say? Can you do an eligible man downfield? Or are they saying too many men on the field? Okay, they didn't get their guys off in time. All right. Well, that's unfortunate way for that play to end, but the Bengals still end up. It's going to be 2nd and 1 now, so the Bengals still end up getting some yards out of it. All right, it's going to be a handoff to Chase Brown, and he makes the first guy miss and plows forward for the first down. There you go. Offense is moving again. I think Isaac Punts is the name of the channel. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look it up after this, John. That sounds interesting. What's up?
Hey. I'm tired and that's because he said they couldn't see Will.
Okay. Gotcha. 1st and 10. Bengals got the ball at the 25-ish yard line. 24 3/4. Guess technically is where they put that. All right, shotgun snap. Joe Burrow throws over to the right side. He's got T. Higgins, who gets hit as he catches it, but he bounces out of it. Does not manage to get any extra yards, though, because he falls down, and that's going to be about a 9. They're calling it an 8-yard pickup. So, works out. It's a good play. You were certainly, I think, kind of hoping that could have maybe gotten more out of that, but T. Higgins does a great job to hold on to that ball through contact. And he actually does bobble it a little bit, but comes back down with it. So good play, good play. Second and 2. Pay that man, please. Pay that man. Like, got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Joe Burrow. You got those 3, you're going to make special things happen. You know, you're just going to. Now, we got to fix the defense. We've got to fix the defense because that's what this year's problem is. You know, we have got to fix the defense. But if you can bring back T. Higgins, keep Jamar Chase around, and, you know, those guys, you got that trio for, you know, another however many years. You know, I mean, you got to keep trying to figure something out on offense, but on defense. But you don't need a huge overhaul on defense. Like, I know I said that earlier, but I was just mad. But, like, what you really need on defense, like I said, if you get a number 1 starting corner, you know, like, spend some of your salary cap on T. Higgins and spend it on a number 1 starting corner. So that way Cam Taylor-Britt can be your number 2 guy. Josh Newton can be your number 3 guy, and I think that system works a lot better. That way, the defensive line has a lot. It doesn't have to do everything by themselves, which I think is the biggest problem we have. Is we're expecting that 21 defensive line to be who we have now, and that's just not who we have anymore. That's the 21 defensive line is gone. We still got Trey Hendrickson, but Sam Hubbard isn't the player he used to be. DJ Reader's gone. BJ Hill isn't as effective as he was that season. It's tough. So you've got to move on in your strategy to some extent. But if you can shore up the defensive backfield, then the defensive line can has more time to get things done. And a lot of the problem this year with the defensive line is it feels like they get really close to getting getting their guy. They get really close to getting the pressure they need or getting the sack, and as almost right as it's about to happen, the quarterback ends up finding. Dude, be careful.
Okay.
Be careful, please.
I will.
As soon as the defensive line gets in position to make a play, the quarterback always finds somebody open downfield. And that is the problem there. Is maybe the defensive line is not getting there fast enough, but another big problem there is the secondary is not covering anybody well at all. And so if you short up one top tier cornerback, just go get a veteran, a veteran who we know is great, put him at the number 1 corner, and then like I said, you got Cam number 2, you got Josh Newton number 3. That's a pretty good system. And then hopefully, in theory, maybe the safeties will improve. Maybe the play from the safeties will improve too, because they don't have to make up for every single little thing. I don't really have a lot of confidence in Geno Stone, but we know just Jordan Battle's been good in the past, so maybe you can get him back to being good. I don't know. Anyway, it's 2nd and 2. Joe Burrow's in the pistol formation. Takes a snap. Pitches it forward to Jamar Chase. There you go. And that's a bit of a trick play there. Jamar Chase gets the first down and about 5 more yards after that. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you move that jersey thing? Can you move that over a little bit to the left? That way it's not resting on the edge there. Thank you, bub. Appreciate you. Maybe a little bit more. There you go. That's good. Thank you. All right, Joe Burrow, shotgun formation. He's going to hand the ball off to Chase Brown, who just gets obliterated in the backfield because Devin Cochran could not stop his man. Oh, God, I miss Orlando Brown. I do. I miss Orlando Brown. That was Devin Cochran, who was supposed to completely. He didn't. It wasn't that he got blown off his block. It's that he was supposed to. He was supposed to cut inside, and that the blocking scheme they were going for was his job to get his man, but he didn't get there fast enough. Damn, come on, man. How's my team doing? Not great, Mikey. Joe Burrow, shotgun formation, takes a snap, rolls back, throws. He had plenty of time to throw. He's got Jamar Chase, who makes one man miss, and he just barely is not able to get in the end zone. He's about a yard short, so it's gonna be 3rd and goal. So how's my team doing, Mikey? Overall, it's not been a great game. Been too many turnovers from the offense. The defense actually did something on the last drive. That was nice. But in getting a turnover, but they still can't stop anybody. But it looks like we're about to score. So hopefully it's a touchdown. There's another. This is a second Titans player now who's hurt. Number 57. So, but two Titans linebackers in quick succession who are hurt on these plays. This one is Luke Gifford, and the last one was Kenneth Murray a couple plays ago. Miss Chris Olave, yeah, he's on IR, right? Let's see what happened here. I don't know, hard to tell. Jamar Chase. He was the one who got the main hit on Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase kind of backed into him, but that's just a normal football tackle, so I don't know quite. Obviously, even normal football tackles are dangerous, so you never know, but I couldn't quite tell what happened to him there. Yeah, I know your team is not doing great, Mikey. Sorry to hear that.
And Mikey, what's the language?
Just don't read it, Murphy. People are allowed to say what they want to say. Yeah, Commanders are up 14-0. All right, 5:23 left to go in the half. Bengals are at 3rd and goal. Joe Burrow is in under center, and he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw it up. There you go. He's got Sam Hubbard, of all people, for the touchdown. Wow, Sam Hubbard, the defensive end, ends up going in as looked like, I guess, a tight end on that play. And Sam Hubbard ends up coming down with the touchdown. That's a fun play, dude. That's just simply a fun play. That's an enjoyable play to watch. I'm very happy that play happened. Because yeah, that's cool. That's cool that Sam Hubbard got that touchdown, man. You know, that's awesome. That's cool for him. I know we're all kind of collectively upset with Sam Hubbard for taking a step back this year and not being as, effective. But he's still like, a hometown hero type of player, like we all love Sam Hubbard at the end of the day, even if we're frustrated with his play this year. And that is just fun to see. That's just fun to see. It might be a busted season, but we could still have some fun, And to answer like Jim's question from earlier, this is why I watch the Bengals, because I can still have fun. That was almost a missed extra point by Cade York, but it does go in. So that was almost that was almost awful, but it worked out.
Another tie.
Spend the money on a tackle, coach. For us, we don't need another tackle, Kevin. That's we like, dude. We got Amarius Mims. We got Orlando Brown. We're good. We should be, if we're spending money, bring T Higgins back, since he seems to be like moving out of his way to try to make this happen. So bring T Higgins back. Go get a number 1 corner. That's honestly my whole wish list for the offseason as far as like free agents goes. Obviously, there will be more stuff that they could do this, they could do that. But all I really want to see this offseason, I want to see them bring back T Higgins, and I want to see them go get a number 1 corner. And that's almost certainly going to have to happen through free agency, because like a rookie isn't necessarily going to be ready on day 1. But that's what I want to see. I want to see a number 1 corner, bring him in, and I want to see T Higgins brought back. If we get those 2 things done, I'm cool. Everything else is negotiable. Like, I'm not saying stop there. I'm not saying every other free agent you have, let him walk out the door. And I'm not saying every other free agent gets to walk out the door. I'm not saying, just throw all your draft picks away and don't care. But I'm saying as far as a realistic strategy goes, those are my 2 main things. And I'm like, do these 2 things, and I'll trust you with all the other decisions, I just want to see those 2 things. Bring T back and go get a number 1 corner. Play it again, Sam. There you go. Hubbard, the refrigerator Perry, yeah. Last time he scored a touchdown was the Rumble in the Jungle, where he made Tyler Huntley fumble and ended up giving the Bengals a playoff win. When it was looking like the Ravens were about to get the playoff win there. Chase Young made more plays than Lattimore. That's interesting. How did Granderson wrap up Daniels? He still got the first down. Well, it's Jaden Daniels. Like, Jaden Daniels is really good. Like, I don't even actually, frankly, know who Granderson is. I'm guessing he's some sort of defender for the Saints. No, that's a Blue Jays player. Carl Granderson is a defensive end for the New Orleans Saints. So, okay. But he was up against Jaden Daniels. That's, Jaden Daniels is really good, guys. He's really hard to bring down. Is Sam Hubbard hurt? Interesting, because the coaches are talking to him on the field there. Or on the bench. Hopefully he's okay. I don't know. But anyway, kickoff is away, and that is going to be yet another touchback. All right. We got 5 minutes and 13 seconds left until the half is over. If the defense can come through, then maybe we can score before the half. And I think the Titans get the ball first, but at least you can, not give the Titans a chance to double up, So let's see if we can make that happen.
And we just hold the Dolphins and the Texans playing.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, I think the Texans scored a touchdown, and we want the Texans to win that game, right? Because if there's any slim chance of the Bengals making the playoffs, the Dolphins are one of the teams they have to have lose some games.
I want the Dolphins to win. I like Dolphins.
Yeah, you're allowed to root for whoever you want to, but for the Bengals' sake, I want the Dolphins to lose.
Bro.
All right, so that's a toss over the middle, a toss to the left to the right side by Will Levis, and Bengals knock him out of bounds. I did not see how many yards he got though, because I was trying to talk to Murphy. Clock is still moving though, but I guess he got 7 yards on the play, so it's 2nd and 3. Come on, defense, do better. Will Levis is in the pistol formation. He's motioning man out to his right. Going to hand the ball off this time to Tony Pollard, and the Bengals had him. And they let him just keep those legs moving and get the first down. Terrible. But listen, Murphy, it's good for the Bengals if the Dolphins lose. That's all I'm saying. You can root for whoever you want. You're allowed to do what you want. I'm just saying that's why I want the Dolphins to lose, because it's good for the Bengals if they do. So I mean, you can do whatever you want. So it's, don't always have to root strategically. That's just, I don't actually care about most other teams, so I tend to root strategically. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line, and whoa! Mike Hilton coming in hot, knocking out Tony Pollard in the backfield for like a 4-yard loss there. He timed that snap perfectly, dude. Mike Hilton struggling a little bit against the Cowboys last week, but boy, he came in and made it work today. That was a great play there by Mike Hilton. Timed that perfectly. 2nd and 14 now. All right, the Titans are back to their 37-yard line now. Will Levis takes the shotgun snap. Rolls back, decent protection, throws over to the right side, and nobody can tackle, and I hate everything. They do stop him from getting a first down, but they let him pick up like 12 yards on the play, so it's going to be 3rd and 2 now. Terrible. Josh Newton just cannot handle, what was that, Chigoziem Okonkwo? Is that right? Josh Newton just had no chance against him as far as bringing him down. Yeah, I think it's Chigoziem Okonkwo. I think is how you pronounce his name. I don't know. They call him Chig Okonkwo now. Probably easier to pronounce. 3rd and 2 from the 47-yard line. That's going to be a false start on the Titans. So now it's going to be 3rd and 7. That works out. Yep, false start. Pushing back 5 yards. Let's go. So at 3rd and 7, you got an opportunity to get off the field here, defense. Do it. Trey Hendrickson saw that. He's like, dude, can't do that. Pointed him out like, nope. Trey Hendrickson moved the second the offensive tackle moved. And he's not watching the ball. He's watching the offensive lineman. That's what he's doing. And if the play doesn't start, then, he's just like, hey, it's a false start. All right, Will Levis from the shotgun formation. Rolls back, no pressure. Throws, and it's intercepted by Cam Taylor-Britt. Running to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. And that's where he goes out of bounds. Interception, let's go. There you go. That's exactly what the Bengals needed right there. There's a flag on the play now. Looks like there was a little pushing and shoving after the play. Lou Anarumo doesn't seem terribly happy about it. What's the flag? Trey Hendrickson's upset about something, and Zach Taylor's yelling at him. What's going on?
What?
I don't know. I don't know. They're not saying anything. Will Levis is still mad, but come on. Don't screw us over here. Oh my God, they're calling roughing the passer on the defense, and that's going to give the Titans the first down, isn't it? I hate everything. I hate everything. You'll be roughing the passer on the Titans. What happened? They're not even showing the replay of that. It was such a great play by Cam Taylor-Britt, and yeah, Trey Hendrickson pushed him down at the end of the play. You can't do that. Like, yeah, dude, that was just a stupid play on Trey Hendrickson's part. Like, what are you doing, dude? You can't do that. All right, well, never mind then. I guess there's no interception because Trey Hendrickson can't keep himself under control. And I'm sitting here getting mad at Trey Hendrickson when he's been like the only guy on the Bengals defense that's been like consistently good all year. But you still can't do that, man. Come on. Like it's like two steps. It's like one step forward, two steps back with this defense constantly. Are you kidding me? Who's an LSU fan? Oh, Granderson. Didn't know he's a Michigan player. Is he? Carl Granderson. No, he played at Wyoming. What do you mean he's in Michigan? Like who played at Michigan? What? Myles Garrett got unintentionally poked in the eye. That's unfortunate. Saints defense finally got a stop. Yeah, it'd be nice if our defense would get a stop instead of doing stuff like that and then completely like overturning your whole freaking. Dude, I don't want to be mad at Trey Hendrickson because he does such a good job for this team, but that was unacceptable. And it's not the first time he's done something like that either. Like every once in a while, the Bengals will make a great play, and then it's every great once in a while. Don't get me wrong, but still, this is like probably the second or third time I've seen him do it for the Bengals. The Bengals will make this amazing play, and then he'll ruin it with like a roughing the passer or some sort of penalty or something. And I love Trey Hendrickson, but like this is not the first time he's done this. Talking about JD Magician. Or Jaden Daniels?
He's not a magician.
Oh, okay. You said Michigan. Oh, magician. Okay, I see. You just spelled magician wrong.
He's not a magician.
Or no, wait. Okay, never mind. I'm just dumb. That is how you spell magician. I just read it wrong. Okay. Yeah, no, he definitely is a magician. That's JD. That's JD. That's Jaden Daniels. That's what he does. He's very hard to bring down.
A magician.
He acts like a magician. That's what people are saying. It's like a nickname. That's all they're saying. That's not saying he's a real magician. They're not saying it literally. It's a figure of speech. All right. Oh, okay. So the Bengals actually kept the ball. So the Bengals did get the interception, but they lost like 15 yards on the roughing the passer. Okay. And I think they're saying that was after the interception that the roughing the passer happened. So Chase Brown gets the throw. It's about a 5-yard pickup. So the Bengals do get the ball. So it still ends up. So we're still good, Murphy. Bengals get the interception, so it worked out. I thought that they were going to give the ball back to the Titans, but the roughing the passer happened after the interception, so they still give the Bengals the interception.
Yeah.
What a play by Cam Taylor-Britt. I'll tell you what. He stretched out to make that interception. That was a great catch. 2nd and 5. And it's going to be a handoff to Chase Brown. He maybe gets a yard there. Ugh, come on, offense. Like, you got a golden opportunity here. Don't waste it.
Yeah. Hey, Kai.
Hmm?
Oh, could I probably have one of the Gatorades in your fridge?
Ask mommy. Now. See, this is the type of time when it's a good idea. I don't even. Are there still Gatorades in there? Oh yeah, there are. Okay, yeah. Ask mommy. If she says it's okay, that's fine.
All right.
This is a much better time to ask. You usually ask at like 10 p.m. 3rd and 4. All right, come on, offense. Get something done here. Man, what a play to Sam Hubbard. That was just such a cool play, dude. You love to see it. You just love to see it. I guess he hurt his knee on the play, so he's out now. So it's not amazing, but it's not like he's playing amazing anyway. All right, there's a flag on the play. The Bengals get a false start. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I'm so... Why is it so hard with this team? Why is it every time we do something good, somebody's just got to screw something up?
He said yes.
And Andre Yoshilas. All right, go ahead and grab one then.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is the stuff we're talking about, man.
Yeah, he thinks Gatorade is the greatest thing ever. I'm not sure why.
It's kind of hard to open up.
Here, I got you. Oh, God, that is hard to open. Holy crap. There we go. All right, Joe Burrow, shotgun snap. He's going to throw it up high, and it looks like he's got T. Higgins, who catches it, comes down with it, touchdown! Let's go! Let's go! What a play! What a catch by T. Higgins, too. That's why you got to pay that man, dude. You got to pay that man.
Yeah, whop up for the Titans.
What a play! Let's go! T. Higgins, he just bolts right past his man, and he gets that right in there. Gets hit, but doesn't drop the ball. Gotta love it. Got to love it. He holds on to that through contact, and he got popped too. He got popped. But what a play by Joe Burrow to find him on that, through the pressure, and he ended up getting hit on that play. But at the right before it all blew up in his face, he found T. Higgins. That was such a smart play by Joe Burrow. What a play. God, you love to see it. All right, 20-14. That's a nice way to end the half. Not that the half's exactly over, but it's quarter 2, by the way.
I think your prediction will be right.
Maybe. Actually, probably not. At this rate, the Bengals might end up scoring more than 27. Now, my prediction was that the Bengals will win, so hopefully I'm right about that.
I hope.
1:12 left to go in the half, by the way, so hopefully the defense can just not let the Titans, score here. That'd be nice. All right, Cade York kick is up, and that's right down Broadway.
Oh, yeah.
21-14 with 1:12 left to go in the half. Titans only have 2 of their 3 timeouts left. So the defense, now they do have 2 timeouts though left. That's part of the thing. With 1:12 left, let's not do this thing where we're letting them get whatever they want over the middle. Let's try to actually stop them, because they're not in desperation mode right now. They're not. They got time to kill. It's not. I mean, not a lot of time to kill. They're gonna have to be efficient. But if you let them just get stuff down the middle of the field, they got 2 timeouts. They're not going to care, Should Callahan cut bait with Mayonnaise Man after the season? He's been a disappointment with Tennessee, turning the ball over several times this season. I wouldn't cut bait. I would certainly consider looking at maybe bringing in some competition for Will Levis. Bringing in go find a veteran quarterback and see. Go find a veteran quarterback who is looking for a chance to start, like an Andy Dalton or something like that. And, maybe go find Andy Dalton, frankly. All right, so that's going to be a touchback for the Titans after the kickoff. So, yeah, maybe go get somebody or just go get Andy Dalton. I don't know if the Falcons are going to, if Kirk Cousins is going to be available. Let's actually, free agents. Let's see what quarterbacks are going to be available after the season's over. Okay, so you got Sam Darnold, who I'm guessing Minnesota is probably going to give an extension to. Maybe. They did draft a guy, but, I think, they see the benefit. And did Mike Hilton get an interception? Did we just miss that play? Are you kidding? And that's awesome, by the way, if the Bengals got an interception. But I think my stream just glitched out and we missed an entire play. All right, well, let's see what happens here. Will Levis throws, and it froze again. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it was a great play by Josh Newton to knock that ball away, and Mike Hilton comes away with the interception. That's how you do it, defense. All right, so the Bengals might actually have a chance to go get some more points. Wow! All right, this is turning out pretty good, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to go find a different stream though, because my stream is starting to completely kill me right now. What do we got here? Stop it! All right.
Sorry about that,
okay,
guys.
so first down looks like Joe Burrow had a chance to throw it on first down there. He tried to get T. Higgins, but he overthrew it or something. I don't know. I didn't exactly see the play. Sorry. But I think I'm on a different stream now that's actually might be a little ahead of where I was at. So maybe I won't be so far behind. Back-to-back interceptions by Will Levis. So we were just talking about him, Jay. We were just talking about him. I'll answer that question here in a second, though. Like probably at a commercial break or something. All right. 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line is where Bengals are gonna have that. So Joe Burrow throws, and that's caught by Tanner Hudson, who does not quite get enough for a first down, but it gets about 9 yards. So it's gonna be 3rd and 1. And hey, what's going on there is you're in field goal range, right? 54 seconds left. Bengals take a timeout. I don't know if I agree with that. I'd maybe let the clock run a little bit more, but do what you do.
Hey Kyle.
Hmm?
All of that again may feel so pumped for the skirt.
Yeah. Do you now see why I don't want you drinking that at like 9 o'clock?
Right.
Because you when you drink sugar, you go crazy like that.
Yeah, but I'm pumped up for the skirt.
Yeah, no, I understand. That's cool. I'm happy you're pumped up for this game. I'm just saying I'm hoping you understand what I'm saying here.
Right.
Let's see. Sam Darnold probably going to get re-signed. You got Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. Maybe Trey Lance. Maybe you could go side Trey Lance and give him some competition for Will Levis. Jacoby Brissett, almost certainly not. He's going to be 33. Taylor Heineke, Marcus Mariota, Drew Lock. Maybe Drew Lock. That's going to be a handoff, Chase Brown, and he's going to pick up the first down. There you go.
And I see somebody who is playing for Texans named Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph. That's for the Titans.
Yeah.
And he used to play for the Steelers, and he was hilariously bad, and I miss him being on the Steelers because he made the Steelers look dumb, and it was funny.
Yeah, but that name is actually good because it's Christmassy. Rudolph?
Oh, yeah, Rudolph, yeah. And he doesn't have a red nose, though.
Right.
Although Myles Garrett has something to say, he might end up with a red something on his face. Yeah, so Andy Dalton will be a free agent, maybe, but I mean, he's also going to be 38. Like, I mean, if you're really looking for, I don't know if you're looking for like a, maybe, I don't know. If you're thinking you're going to go draft a guy, if Will Levis doesn't work out, then maybe Andy Dalton is the right guy to go with. I don't know. There's some guys you could go with. Joe Burrow, shotgun snap. He's going to throw. He's got Yoshi. There you go. And he tries to get to the outside, can't quite do it. There's some flags on the play, and it's going to be, what are they going to say, pass interference on the Bengals? Offensive pass interference?
Yeah, we got 41 seconds on the clock.
Oh, illegal block in the back. Okay. Yeah, 41 seconds left, and that's going to knock the Bengals back. Illegal block in the back on Chase Brown, it looks like. He was responsible for that one. And it's not great.
What?
I don't know if I agree with that because, the guy, he didn't stop him from tackling him. I don't know. Whatever. It's going to be 1st and 15 now. Jake Haener running for his life. I'm sure he is. Both of your teams suck. Will they make the playoffs? Both of whose teams suck?
Who?
I'll get back to your question on that, Jim. From the 32-yard line, 1st and 15, Joe Burrow throws, and that's bobbled by Mike Gesicki and almost intercepted, but luckily it falls to the ground. That was dangerous. That was scary. I did not like that. This has been a terrible day of ball security. It sure has, Mark. What's up, Murphy?
36 seconds left on the clock.
36 seconds left on the clock, and it'd be nice if the Bengals... I mean, look, if you don't get a touchdown... if you can get a touchdown, that'd be amazing. If not, just, be careful and just, take the field goal. If you get a field goal, then the Titans have no chance to take the lead back, at least on their next drive. 2nd and 15. This one's also from the 32. It's going to be a shotgun snap. Joe Burrow throws. He's got Jamar Chase. There you go. And he picks up about 11 or 12 of those yards.
Okay.
What?
Look at those faces.
What faces?
Prices.
Oh, prices. Yeah, that's how much they make a year. I know. But if you become an NFL quarterback, that's how much money you make, and that's for the guys who don't make hardly any money at all. You know how much Joe Burrow makes a year? Let me show you. It's insane.
What is this?
It's huge, and he doesn't even make more money than Patrick Mahomes makes more money than he does.
How much?
This year he's going to make. He's making. See if I can find it. This year he's making roughly about $30 million. I know, right? It's nuts. If you have this money. Well, if you become an NFL quarterback, maybe you can. 3rd and 4. I also wouldn't recommend that. That's a bit of a gamble. Joe Burrow throws, and he's got, there you go, T. Higgins, who gets out of bounds. Decent protection, not perfect protection, but Joe Burrow manages to find out what's going on, and they're knocking on the door for the end zone now.
24 seconds left.
24 seconds left, but that's good.
Yep.
That's good, because that means if the Bengals score, the Titans will hardly have any time to do anything. And if they got to settle for a field goal, they can pretty much run all the clock out.
Oh,
Jalen Coker, 83-yard, one-play touchdown. Nice. Clint Kubiak needs to go. You know better than me, I suppose. Commanders had more first downs than we had passing yards. Ooh, that's tough. More than passing yards? Oh, my God. Joe Burrow, shotgun snap. He throws. He's got Chase Brown over the middle, and he stays on his feet after a couple tackle attempts and gets down to the 2-yard line, and the Bengals are going to have to spike the ball here, and they're probably going to have, I think, maybe one chance. 10 seconds left, so I think they're going to have one chance to try to get on second down. Yeah, they're going to have one shot at the end zone. If they do it quickly, maybe 2 shots at the end zone, right? It's 3rd and goal. No, okay, so this is going to be one shot. So it's 3rd down now. 3rd and goal. You're going to have one shot at the end zone. And if you get in, then you get a touchdown. If not, then it's going to be 4th down anyway. You go for a field goal. Yeah, there he is. Minnesota should extend Sam Darnold, trade McCarthy. Maybe, Mark. I mean, that's not necessarily a terrible idea. If they really believe that Sam Darnold's turned the corner, then that's not the worst idea in the world. And McCarthy has plenty of trade value right now, despite his injury, because it looked like he was going to be all right, and then got hurt, and so it's a lot of unknown factor with him, right? So that's maybe not a terrible. Normally I'd say absolutely not, Mark. But the Vikings are in a very unique situation, so that's actually that's not a terrible. Oddly enough, that's a really weird idea that in 90% of situations would be terrible, but that's actually not a bad idea when it comes to Minnesota's quarterback situation. So maybe they should do that. Drew Lock sucks. Yeah, Drew Lock isn't very good, but he might be better than Will Levis. That's kind of my point. All right, Joe Burrow, 3rd and goal, shotgun formation, takes a snap, rolls back, looking around, throws it. Back of the end zone, nothing. All right, that's fine. They're going to, 6 seconds left, they're going to settle for a field goal here.
This is going to be not good. I can watch.
They're going to go for a field goal.
I know.
You think they're going to miss the field goal?
Mm-hmm.
Please, Murphy, come over here and knock on the wood here. No, come here, knock on wood. Thank you. Don't curse the Bengals like that. Higgins signs, you can be nervous all you want. I just want you to, let's make sure we're not actually putting that energy out there. All right, Cade York coming out for a 21-yard field goal attempt. I swear to God, if Murphy's right. And he's not. Okay. Thank God. Look, y'all, I'm a Bengals fan. Forgive me for being a little nervous that, my son has says something and suddenly the energies shift and everything collapses. It's happened before. Okay? Higgins signs a 3-year extension during halftime for $100 million, all guaranteed. What? That seems a little high. I don't know about that. How much did Justin Jefferson get? 100 million guaranteed. That's I hope T. Higgins gets paid what he deserves to be paid, but I also don't want the Bengals to spend all of their salary cap on that. Okay, all right. So Justin Jefferson got 110 million guaranteed. So I guess I see what you're saying, but I don't think T. Higgins is that good. He's good. He's good. I just don't think he's that good. You're maybe giving Chase 100 million guaranteed. I don't know about Higgins.
We actually have 2 seconds on the clock. We have 2 seconds on the clock.
Butker missed a field goal. All right, 2 seconds. Interesting. I guess there's only 2 seconds left on the clock after the field goal. So Barring a kickoff return for a touchdown here, it's going to be 24-14 going into the half, which is a phenomenal score, by the way, for this team to have after how disastrous it was starting to look after those 2 turnovers that the Bengals had. 24-14 now, though. All right, kickoff is away, and that is going to be returned. And 0 times up, and he doesn't even get back to the 15-yard line. So, all right, and that is halftime. That is, in fact, halftime. All right. Let me go ahead and catch up with some of these comments real quick. Butker missed a 36-yard field goal. That's hilarious. I hate Harrison Butker with everything in me. He is a bad person, and I don't like him. But the Chiefs are still winning 14-0, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Does Murphy know Burrow bought a Batmobile? I thought I told you that. You want to see it? Joe Burrow bought a Batmobile. It's like the coolest thing ever. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
I am completely jealous.
Well, yeah, but I showed you how much money he makes, right?
Oh my god.
You know how much money I make?
How?
Nothing anywhere close to what he makes.
So jealous.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Murphy? You are 10 years old and you have a lot of life ahead of you. So you do whatever you can to make a bunch of money like Joe Burrow makes, and then you can buy yourself a Batmobile.
I am so jealous right now.
Yeah, but he's also like something like 15, 16, maybe more than that years older than you. So you got plenty of time to go buy a Batmobile. You just got to make all that money. Joe Burrow's 28, so he's 18 years older than you. Which, by the way, y'all wanna say, talk about something that's disorienting. My 10-year-old son is 18 years younger than the starting quarterback of the Bengals, and my son, who is a small child, is only 18 years younger than Joe Burrow, who is younger than me. So that's slightly disorienting, to say the least, I think. I feel like the focus on this camera's off. You see that? Like your face is really well in focus, and my face is kind of blurry. I wonder if there's some way I can refocus the camera. Like, not now, but in the future.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm talking about? Like, your face is really sharp, and you can see it really well. My face got a little bit of blurriness to it. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it just kind of looks weird. And I think it's normally like that, too. So I wonder if I can adjust the camera settings. All right. I prefer either green apple or orange-flavored sports drinks, but I digress. I actually think... What kind of Gatorade did you have, Murphy? Do you still have the bottle? Here we go. Murphy had Cool Blue, which when it comes to Gatorade, I actually do prefer blue drinks. Because I wouldn't have any problem with green apple. I haven't often come across green apple sports drinks. Orange is good. I think my favorite flavor is typically some sort of blue. And then I also really like grape flavor. But it's kind of hard to go wrong with sports drink flavors. I don't really drink them these days because I'm very, very hyper low sugar diet. I just really try to avoid sugar as much as I can. So I'm not going to waste it on a Gatorade, Like, it's not that I never eat sugar. It's just I very rarely do, and I don't want to waste it on a Gatorade. What a throw, by the way, by, was that Cooper Rush to CeeDee Lamb? It was a throw. It was a really good throw, but it was an amazing catch by CeeDee Lamb there for the touchdown. Mikey, they're showing some Jaden Daniels highlights right now, like where he's just like breaking all the defensive tackles' ankles and ends up like throwing for a touchdown. That's gotta be rough to watch. I'm sorry, but I watched Jaden Daniels do that to my team, so it ain't just you. Terry McLaurin is our daddy. Well, I mean, he seems to be having a pretty good game. You heard Burrow got robbed after the Dallas game. Well, he had his house broken into. I didn't hear exactly what happened. I don't know if he actually got robbed.
Robbed?
Yeah, his house got broken into after the...
oh no, where's it gonna look now?
Someone broke into his house. It was Olivia Ponton
Who did?
who got caught. Oh, no, she's caught in the drama. Okay. So what happened then? I never really saw exactly what happened. I just saw his house got broken into.
Oh no! Where's he gonna live now?
No, his house got broken into, not destroyed.
Oh.
Somebody went into his house while he wasn't there, and they weren't supposed to be there, and they may have stolen something. I just don't know exactly what happened.
Probably money, guys.
It does. They are referring to them as burglars though, so I'm guessing something did get stolen.
Yeah, probably money, because they want to be rich. You know.
Well, I don't think he keeps his money at his house. Like, I don't keep my money at the house. I typically keep it in the bank.
Oh right. So
But he's probably got some valuable stuff there, like somebody might come to our house and want to steal my computer.
If they do,
Yeah, I'd be furious because that's a very expensive computer. But
and that's all my games.
well, yeah. I mean, we could get your games back if we get a new computer. Like, your games aren't on the computer. Your games are on Steam. And we could just download them on a new computer.
And my Roblox Studios thing.
Well, yeah, but isn't that on a flash drive?
Yeah, but we have the app.
Yeah, we have the app, but you could just re-download the app on a different computer. Like, I mean, yeah, you wouldn't have it for a little while until we could go get a new computer.
But how much did a computer like that cost?
This computer? That's a good question. Y'all want to find out how much my computer cost? It was pretty expensive.
Yeesh.
Okay, so I'm estimating here. I don't remember exactly how much everything cost. But let's see. Or actually, I can probably figure this out pretty quick. That's not in my history. So, okay, maybe I can't figure it out actually exactly. But I can do some estimates. Probably about 100 for the case. Processor and motherboard. Probably about... cooling system, right? So that's probably about...
Oh.
Okay. So I don't know the exact number, but this PC probably cost about $2,000, roughly, to put all the parts that are in it now, and then also considering all the parts that used to be in it before I did this recent upgrade, probably a total of probably about $4,000 or $5,000. So yeah, pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. And to anybody who gets any ideas about breaking into my house, you probably couldn't actually get $5,000 by selling it. I don't know if you could really hardly get anything for it because they're all used parts and people don't really care much for stuff like that, particularly on like some sort of black market or something. So, you might know how much it costs, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, do you see that, Murphy? I think it's just actually that this side of the camera just has better definition than the center here. Because in the center here, it actually looks like I'm just blurry over here. But if I go over here, I'm super in focus. So I wonder if it's just an issue with the webcam itself. Huh. I don't know.
Hey.
Commanders in the red zone again.
Wait,
Rip.
you didn't answer the question.
What was the question?
The last one. Saying Murphy, we're all jealous of Burrow.
Oh, yeah, I didn't catch it. Saying we're all jealous of Burrow. Yeah. Yeah, in the Batmobile. Yeah, I want a Batmobile too. I don't know how much you paid for it.
Yeah, it all has cool gadgets.
$3 million is how much the Batmobile cost apparently. For your sake, don't watch Monday Night Football next week. For my sake? I don't even know who's playing Monday Night Football next week. Next week, Monday Night Football is between the Saints and Packers. Why would that be for my sake? I mean, Saints-Packers. I can't imagine it's going to be the most amazing game of all time, but I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't watch it. That's a pretty normal football game between a good team and a not so good team. You know, it's not going to be the best game of all time, but I can't imagine it'll be the worst. Are we in week 15? Do I have all my numbers wrong? What did I label this as? I didn't label it at all. Okay. I did say week 14 in the description though, so I wonder if I can update that.
Hello. Hello, me.
How do I get into YouTube Studio? Probably. There we go.
I just said hi to me. I just said hi to me.
Hi, Murphy. Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't know why I'm doing it this way. That's dumb. I've got the live streaming thing up here, which it's actually not letting me change. So, but I can change it here. So week 15 we're in. I don't know why I've been putting 14. But it looks like the only place I really put it as far as this goes is in the description. So we are in week 15. I don't know. I did put week 14 in this though. Hold on, let me see if I can actually change that.
Yeah, let's do that.
So you don't go to sleep at halftime. Oh, well, then maybe I want to go to sleep at halftime, Murphy.
Besides, it's
What do you think?
No.
No?
Yeah, it's 250 actually.
No, not in this game, in next week's game.
Oh.
Alright, I'm going to try to fix this real quick. Since we're at halftime anyway, you know? Alright.
Yep. By the way, Kyle made a new intro. It's pretty cool.
I did. I think they've all seen it by now. But, yeah, new intro is pretty good.
Yeah.
Let me see. Actually, I wonder if that's, if I have that up here. And in the process, I got the thing updated too. So we're officially in week 15 now. Now that I have recognized that we're supposed to be in week 15. Okay. All right. I think we should have a little bit of time left before halftime ends. I hope so, because I kind of need to go to the bathroom. That was dope. Are you talking about the intro? I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
17 to nothing.
And toilet?
rough.
Nobody toilet?
Yeah, that's by the way, shout out to Jake and Nick Beskell who made the animation. So like the tiger animation where he's going through the jungle. That's Jake and Nick Beskell who did that. So I want to give them credit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go from now on for the Bengals.
But the rest of the intro was made by me. But the animation part with like the tiger in the stadium and everything, that part was made by them. They're some people I go to school with, and they're pretty good at animation. So I'll tell them you said that, Dan. All right, 24-14. Looked like they're coming out for the second half kick, which is unfortunate because I needed to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
The Bengals, however, are going to be on defense, so after this kickoff, I can go pee for the D. Unless they go straight to the... They might not do another commercial, so maybe not.
So you're probably going to have to hold it.
Nah, I think I am going to have to hold it. Which is unfortunate. I kind of need to pee. But whatever.
Right, baby.
Okay. Titans are coming out for their first offensive drive. Although they're still on the sideline, I'm confused. Like, why not go to a commercial if we're going to have all this dead space?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, they haven't kicked yet. I'm dumb.
Dad.
Rattler entered the game. Well, get him some reps at this point, honestly, Mikey. All right, kick is away, and that is going to be a touchback. He's going to kneel it down in the end zone.
Yep.
All right, so do I get to go to the bathroom? Probably. I'm guessing probably not. Like, but maybe
you have
I
to-
don't think so. They're not going.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you have to go to the skibbity toilet.
well, I don't understand the whole skibbity toilet thing, dude. Like your generation is interesting.
Look it up.
I know what it is. I don't understand it. 1st and 10 for the Titans at the 30. All right, come on, defense. It's going to be a handoff to Tony Pollard, and they give him about 3 yards on that play, so it's not terrible. It's not a terrible play, but yeah. We must pray for Gen Alpha.
Right.
That's your generation, by the way. You're Gen Alpha. So, like, I'm a millennial, and you're Gen Alpha. And like, Jasper is Gen X. Or no, I'm sorry, not Gen X. Gen Z. Jasper's Gen Z.
I have no idea what that means.
And my mom's Gen X. It's the different generations. They give names to all the generations. Your generation is Generation Alpha. All right, it's going to be a fake handoff, and Joseph Osai's got some pressure in Will Levis's face, but it's not going to be enough because there is, it looks like Chigozimo Okonkwo, who is like wide open down the field. He might have fumbled after he got hit, but nobody was paying attention, and he got back on top of the ball. So it's going to be like a 20-yard gain.
Everybody heard that?
Unbelievable.
I'm an alpha kid. Alpha kid.
Yeah.
Alpha kid. Oops.
Generation Alpha.
Yep. I'm the last generation of the alpha.
Yeah, Mikey's Gen Z, too. That is true. There's a flag on the play. What's the flag? Hopefully it's on the Titans, because that was a terrible play that made me sad. I want to cry.
More like cutchy.
What?
Cutchy. It's a cutchy meme.
I don't get it.
I like cutchy.
Okay. What's the flag?
What?
Yeah, there's a flag on the play. I'm confused what's going on there. Illegal block by Peter. Okay, so that play's coming back. All right, on Peter Skoronsky. All right, that works out in the Bengals' favor. I'll take that. That's quite nice because there's been some bad calls in the Titans' favor today. Nice to see something go the Bengals' way there. All right, I didn't even see what happened, but Will Levis is going to throw this one short, and oh man, Tyjae Spears just manages to get all the way away from Chris Jenkins. He doesn't get a whole lot of yardage out of that, but you know it's definitely, you know, could have been a big time loss there, and not so much. So I think he ended up getting about a yard or two. So it's 3rd down now. Come on, defense, get off the field here. 3rd and 18, by the way. So maybe he did lose a little bit of yardage there. I don't know. Unless that illegal block knocked him back 10 yards. If that's the case, then maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be a shotgun snap for Will Levis. He's going to look around. He's got a lot of pressure. There you go! B.J. Hill with the sack. God, you love to see that. Defense is coming through now, baby. All right. Bengals starting to take control of this game. The start of the next... Remember when we were like really upset and thought the Bengals were going to lose? Mm-hmm. They're doing pretty good now. Mm-hmm. The start of the next month, the first child born is Gen Beta. Really? We got a new generation happening. Apparently.
A new generation is happening.
Generation Beta, apparently.
Generation Beta.
Yeah.
More like Operation Beta.
Yeah.
Operation Beta on motion.
Yeah, they started naming generations about 100 years ago, and they just keep doing it ever since. All right, so that punt is going to be returned, and he managed to stay on his feet quite a bit. Nice. Gets it down to about the 32-ish yard line. So, like, my grandpa was part of what they call the greatest generation, usually because they fought in World War II. And then my dad was a baby boomer. Which, you know, after World War II, a bunch of babies were born. So they call it the baby boom. And my dad, they call his generation the baby boomers. And then my mom's Generation X. I'm a millennial. And then I think, like, Jasper and Felix are, like, Gen Z. And then you're Gen Alpha. And I guess Generation Beta is coming up here soon.
I am the Alpha. I am the Alpha.
He's the Alpha. He likes being Generation Alpha. That's good.
And
Rattler better than Hayner. All right, well, that's good.
And there's an ad. It's Dream Productions, now on Disney.
Chiefs are not losing up 21-0. Oh, my God. Dude, what a depressing sentence. I mean, I guess haha Browns, take that, you turds. But also, like, the Chiefs winning is not something I like.
You mean dirt that came out from your...
Yes, Murphy, thanks for explaining that. Generation Beta is 2025 to 2039. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's interesting that, like, I didn't know that people had, like, really, like, scientifically figured all this out. Well, sort of, because, like, it's actually funny because, like, when me and my wife first got together, we had a lot of arguments because she didn't want to believe that she was technically a millennial as far as, like, the generations goes. Because back then, millennials had, like, this reputation for being whatever, and, you know, that was the whole thing. And I was like, no, technically, you're a millennial, you know? I think my sister, actually, about 4 years younger than me, I think my sister's technically Gen Z, because, like, the cutoff is, like, right behind. Like, I was born in 1992, right? So I was, like, right ahead of the cutoff. And I think my wife was, like, right after the cutoff as far as when she was born. All right. Bengals got the ball at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Brian Callahan not having a good return to Cincinnati. It's largely Will Levis's fault. And Will Levis is my boy, by the way, former Kentucky quarterback. But, you know. All right, it's going to be a handoff to, I think that was Chase Brown, picks up about 3-4 yards. We have to start Rattler while Carr is out. Yeah, that would make sense to me, Mikey. I mean, like, Rattler, I don't know too much about Jake Haener, but I would imagine Rattler's the one who's got the potential. So, you know, like, I mean, there was a time when Rattler was considered a potential, like, first-round draft pick. And that was a while ago, but, you know, a lot of people had a lot of high hopes for Spencer Rattler. So if you got him, like, play him. See if you can develop him. I mean, you may or may not, but, like, why Haener? You know, I don't quite understand Haener. 2nd and 7, Joe Burrow, empty formation. He's going to throw it. Looks like that's Drew Sample. Nice. Drew Sample manages to make a guy miss enough to get himself first down. Bengals offense is moving. Let's go. Poor Brian Callahan, dude. Like, he walked into just a dumpster fire situation, and he has definitely not made things better. So I think he's gonna get a chance to turn things around next year. I doubt he gets fired in his first season because you generally only do that if like the coach turns out to just be like a really awful, hated person, like Urban Meyer. But you know, we'll see what happens with Brian Callahan. All right, it's going to be a fake handoff from Joe Burrow, and that actually works out really well. And he's going to wind up, and he's going to throw it. Oh, he threw it real hard to T. Higgins, who could not come down with it. I mean, he put all the mustard on that one. Like he slung that one.
Put all the mustard on his hot dog.
That means you throw it really. If you put mustard on a throw, it means you throw it really hard. Pass interference? They call him pass interference on the Titans? Okay, all right, and that's Cheeto. Cheeto, yeah, he used to play for the Bengals. His name's Chidobe Awuzie, but we always just called him Cheeto. Yeah. Because it's easier.
Cheetos.
Yeah, he used to play for the Bengals, but he stopped being good, so we moved on from him. And then somehow we got even worse. So, yeah, you're right, Mark. It is the third quarter. Thank you.
Yeah, cheating and Cheetos.
It is, in fact, the third quarter. All right, Joe Burrow. Shotgun for, he does that forward pitch to Jamar Chase again. This one doesn't work out quite as well, but Jamar Chase manages to be pretty slippery there and get past a few guys and ends up getting about 5 yards out of that. So that play ends up, that forward pitch to Jamar Chase, that's working out pretty well. That's working out pretty well. You know, it's not a home run hitter by any means, but it's working out.
Yeah. And the Titans aren't even scoring a thing.
Well, they got 14 points, but yeah, it's been a minute since the Titans scored, which is nice.
Blah, blah, blah.
2nd and 5.
Hey, you Titans, see my booty.
From the 36-yard line, Joe Burrow's under center, and he's going to take the snap, hands the ball off to Chase Brown, who finds a little bit of a hole, but cannot get past the first guy and gets taken down after a gain of about 3. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 2. Or maybe 3. I don't know. The broadcast is going to say something. Might win 2 in a row. Who is this team? This is a team that has currently a very easy schedule, Jeff. The way that they've been playing today would not fly against, like, you know, the Chiefs or the Ravens or, you know, a lot of these really competitive teams. But, like, they're playing against the Titans. Don't forget that. That's part of what's happening. And it was like last week. They were playing the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are bad. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. Going to be a shotgun snap for Joe Burrow. Rolls back, and plays blown dead. I'm guessing that's going to be another false start. Probably on the Bengals. Yep, false start on the Bengals. Andy Reid better hope his dumb challenge of a clear incompletion doesn't come back to haunt him. Interesting. Against the Browns, I can't imagine it will, Mark. It'll be fine. It's the Browns. Come on.
Looks like some good.
As we all know, the Browns is the Browns.
Yep.
They're up 21-0, dude.
Or as I like to call them, the Brownies.
Yeah, that's what a lot of Bengals fans call them. Commanders up 17-7 on the Saints. Ravens up 28-7 on the Giants, which is unfortunate, but that game's basically... I think the Ravens probably going to win that game. Joe Burrow rolls back. He winds all the way back up, throws, and oh my God, that's intercepted. Boy. He intercepts it at like the 6-yard line. Well, that's where he goes out of bounds, so, I mean, like, it's not the end of the world, but, Jamar Chase was calling for a little bit of pass interference there, too.
Yeah, now we're going to explode again.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit... Cheeto was being a little handsy there, but I don't know. I don't know if it was quite enough for a thing.
Ow.
Are we rooting for the Eagles today? Who are the Eagles playing?
I like Eagles.
Steelers? Absolutely, we're rooting for the Eagles. I root against the Steelers no matter who they're playing.
You know what comes from them?
The Eagles?
No, the Steelers.
Oh, the Steelers, yeah. Yeah. They poop in the pants.
Yeah, then everybody fake, boo, they stink.
Yeah. They beat us last time they played us, though. Tommy DeVito out with a concussion. No! Not Tommy Cutlets. Now Tim Boyle isn't at quarterback for the Giants. Tim Boyle. When's the last time you heard that name? Oh, my God.
You mean, I'm just going to call him Tommy Cutgy.
Tommy Cut... You mean... Tommy DeVito?
No.
No, that's his name.
Right. But I'm going to call him Tommy Cutgy because that's what I heard.
Okay.
Tommy Cutgy.
Okay. All right, Murphy. Go Birds. Yeah, sure. I'll take that, Dan. Go Birds. If they're playing the Steelers, absolutely. Go Eagles. I don't care. I don't care what happens with the Bengals. I just hope the Steelers lose. Although I swear to God, if Mikey's right and they finish 11-6, I'm going to lose my mind.
My mind too. Like, it's going to, like, explode the whole house.
But still, I'll root for them to lose no matter what. I mean, honestly, I'll be honest with you. If they end up, if they're 11-5 going into their last game, even though I don't necessarily want to, well, I take that back. I totally do want to come to New Orleans. I want to emphasize, if that does happen, Mikey, I can't necessarily come like now. But, you know, me and my wife have always wanted to go to New Orleans. We'll make an effort to come down at some point.
Oh, my God. I just saw an ad for...
But I also don't want you to be right, you know?
Hey, Kyle, I just saw an ad for a boat with a bunch of fun stuff. I want to go on it.
Yeah, as a cruise. We can't afford a cruise, bub. Try not to let every advertisement just, like, you know, run your mind, dude. You're so susceptible to advertisements, and you know they think you're stupid, right? That's why they put those up.
Yeah, but you know why?
Okay, you're doing exactly what I just said. The commercials think you're stupid. Are you gonna let them prove you're right?
Oh yeah, they think I'm stupid.
They do think you're stupid. Yeah.
No.
All right, Tyjae Spears. I think maybe it's Tony Pollard gets the handoff and he picks up about 3 yards. I understand that you like stuff that you see, Murphy, but like just really be careful with advertisements because they think you're stupid and you're gonna end up like making them. You're like. They think you're stupid and they put that stuff out to try to trick you into buying stuff. That's what it's for. Be funny if they ended 11-6. No, it wouldn't, Jeff. That would be terrible. That would be very terrible. All right, it's going to be a handoff to Tony Pollard there, and he cuts to the outside and picks up the first down. Please, defense, don't let this turn into something stupid. Please, for the love of God, can we not do this?
Yeah. Yes.
3 turnovers for the Bengals, by the way. That is, to be fair, that is unacceptable. 3 turnovers, and in this particular case, that like Joe Burrow has thrown 2 interceptions that were completely his fault and should not be throwing those. He's got to do better. Important update for Steelers-Eagles. Jalen Hurts is dealing with a broken finger on his non-throwing hand. Yikes. Will Levis fakes the handoff, throws across the middle, and that's intercepted by Geno Stone. Wow, all the turnovers in this game, and he's going down, and he's in for the touchdown. Pick 6, Geno Stone. Yeah! What a turn of events. Let's go. Yeah! Wow. Holy crap. All right, that's what the defense needs to do when Joe Burrow makes mistakes. When Joe Burrow makes mistakes, the defense bails him out. That's what needs to happen. Let's go. Pick 6, Geno Stone does something. That's the first thing I think Geno Stone has done all year that makes me think, oh, yeah.
The new score is 30-14. Stop.
That it is. It is. And if they get the extra point, it'll be 31-14. Let's go. High five. Let's go. Pick 6, Geno Stone. Finally. This might be the first time all year that I'm glad the Bengals signed Geno Stone, honestly.
Oh, yeah, baby.
But I don't want to trash the guy when he does something amazing. That's awesome. Let's go. What a play. Especially after Joe Burrow's interception. Man, that just completely turns the whole thing around. You know, because, what that essentially does is instead of Joe Burrow throwing an interception there, that ends up being completed for a touchdown, which is, I think, what he was going for. He was going for a big hitter. And the Bengals ended up getting a big hitter. It's just, unfortunately for Joe Burrow's sake, he doesn't end up being the one to deliver it. But, man, 3 turnovers, and we're winning 30-14. Is it this hard, defense? I know we're playing the Titans. But come on. Is it this hard? I shouldn't be getting mad right now. I should be happy, but that's how the season's gone. Yep. Pick 6. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Will they make the playoffs? Shut up, Jim. We don't need to think about that right now.
Excuse me. I told you how to. I'll go kill you.
Bengals win. They're 6-8, way out of the playoff picture. No, they're not out of the playoff picture,
Yeah,
Jim.
if you say that again,
he's just trolling. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, but if he does that again, I'm gonna come to his house and I'm gonna kill him.
Well, yeah, don't say that. Don't say that.
Okay, what?
At least don't say that on camera. Like it's one thing to say that at the house. Don't say that on camera. That's a threat, and that's kind of illegal.
Oh no, I'm gonna be arrested.
You're fine. I think people understand you're 10. Just don't do that. Bengals win. They are 6-8 way out of the playoff picture. They're pretty far out of the playoff picture, Jim, but it's not over. It's not over. It's it's very unlikely, to be clear. It's obviously very unlikely, but it's not over. So if the Bengals win today, and the rest of the games kind of end up the way they're going, Chiefs beat the Browns. Let's see. If the Chiefs beat the Browns and the Commanders beat the Saints, which has literally nothing to do with us at all, the Ravens are going to beat the Giants. So I have no concerns about. I have no qualms about that idea. But I don't think that changes much for us at all anyway. The Cowboys beat the Panthers, which they are currently killing them. But again, that has nothing to do with us. The Jets and Jaguars are tied, but the Jets are winning right now. Does that affect? I don't think that affects us. So let's just say Jets. Who cares? Both of those teams are completely out of it. The Texans are currently slaughtering the Dolphins, so they're probably going to win, which is good. We want the Dolphins to lose for the Bengals' sake. I know you were saying not that, but and then that's it. So
and we got 31-14, baby.
So other than that, if the Buccaneers beat the Chargers, that helps out a little bit too. And then if the Colts beat the Broncos, that helps out a little bit. That gets us up to 4%. If those things happen, right?
Wait, what?
It's a touchback. by the way.
Yep.
On the kickoff. No, it gets us up to 3%. I'm sorry. This is all a little objective. So Bills, Lions, doesn't matter. Steelers, Eagles, doesn't affect us. Patriots, Cardinals, doesn't affect us. Packers, Seahawks, doesn't affect us. Bears, Vikings, no. Falcons, Raiders. I would think maybe the Falcons help us out a little bit. Like I don't. No, the Raiders are 3-10. Never mind. Or 3 and something. Yeah, that game doesn't affect us at all.
Well, we're doomed.
Well, you probably, but there is a 3% chance it could happen. You know. Well, right now there's probably a 2% chance, but you know. Maybe things go our way. Never know.
I want to have 100.
And that's a good play by the defense. That's a attempted handoff. Hold on. It's an attempted handoff by Tony Pollard, or to Tony Pollard. Spins a little bit and picks up about 2 yards. Okay, you can go now.
I want it to be 100%
Mason Rudolph.
chance.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I want to have a 100% chance to make the playoffs.
Hey, look, Mason Rudolph's playing now.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Rudolph, the red nose.
No, he's on the Titans. We want him to do bad.
Oh, right.
Mason Rudolph. All right. He's going to throw and... Woo! He throws and Chiga Okonkwo catches it for about a 7-yard catch, but he is absolutely obliterated by Josh Newton on that tackle. So, 3rd and 3. Come on, get off the field, defense. It's 31, by the way. I didn't update that.
Oh, yeah. Let's put Rudolph in the game.
Yeah. They would have won 2 in a row. Yep. I mean, it's like it's not nothing. That's the thing. If we're 6 and 8, you know, it's like it seems really unlikely, but it is possible. You know, 20-7, but we got life. All right. Well, I hope you get it done, Mikey. I really do. I hope you pull it off. All right. It was like a false start. I think it's a false start on the Titans. They blew the play dead pretty much immediately. Might be time for Callahan to put Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in the game. He did, by the way. It can't be any worse than Levis at this juncture. Well, there's that, and also the game's kind of winding down. It's pretty unlikely. A delay of game, actually, on the Titans. So that's going to be a 5-yard loss.
Oh, yeah. Let's put Rudolph in the game right now.
Well, he's in the game.
I mean, Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Well, yeah, we can't actually put that Rudolph in there, but...
Huh?
He was making fun of Mason Rudolph. That's what he was doing.
Well...
Grant DeBose, not good. I don't know who that is.
Not good.
The Chiefs have not scored 30 or more points this season. Because they're kind of overrated, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, shotgun snap for Mason Rudolph. He throws, and that is... oh, man.
Flag again.
Yeah, that's going to be pass interference on the Bengals. It looked like that was maybe going to be a good play by Jordan Battle, but no, that's too handsy. It's going to be pass interference. I didn't even see who the receiver was on that play.
Oh my bacchus.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. They're sure taking a long time to talk about it, though. What are they going to call here? It'd be nice if they waved it off. I doubt it. It looked pretty clear to me, but we'll see.
Just get the flag out of the field.
Maybe they're trying to debate whether it was holding or pass interference. Illegal contact is what they're calling it. The penalties declined. Holding on. Okay, so they called holding and illegal contact, and so they're gonna call holding. And is that if I recall, I believe is that like it's a 5-yard penalty, but it's also an automatic first down. Is that right?
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, it's 1st and 10 either way. That sucks, dude. Man, come on, Jordan.
Yep. Come on, Jordan.
Jordan Battle, that's the guy. That's the name of the guy who got the penalty.
Hey.
1st and 10. All right, so they gonna have the ball at the 38-yard line. So I guess it's not too bad. I don't know, but yeah, the defense is really bad, and they just let number 0 there. I don't even know who that is, but just run like hog wild for like 16 yards. That's Calvin Ridley. Okay, Calvin Ridley. And I think he might have actually been the one that they tried to get that pass to earlier, where Jordan Battle got the penalties on. Oh boy, come on defense, do better, please. please do better. Like, come on. I mean, I know we're winning by 21 right now, and that's great. Or no, we're not. We're winning by 17, I think. I know we're winning by 17, but come on. Like, don't get lazy. And there you go. There's a good play. There's a good play. They stopped. Looked. I think it was Tony Pollard in the back. Not in the backfield for about a 1 yard gain, maybe 2. They're calling it 1. 2nd and 9. All right, come on.
Please. Four fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, baby.
All right, 2nd and 9. Come on, defense. Shotgun snap, Mason Rudolph, and he's got a little bit of pressure on his face, but he gets the throw off, and Chigakonkwo gets it. Miles Murphy was in coverage and just lets him get like 4 or 5 yards, and it's not going to be quite enough for a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1, but ugh.
Yep, and he kind of reminds me of that show from Disney.
True, Jim.
It kind of sounds like from the show Milo Murphy's Law on Disney now.
Yeah, the defense got a pick 6, so I'll give them some slack, only a little, but still. I mean, dude, if they're going to not be great, they need to get turnovers, but they haven't been doing either this year, you know? But that's good on that one, though. The Bengals might have actually... no, they're calling that a first down. I thought they might have actually stopped him there. Can we get a replay? Because I thought he might have been a little short. That was a quarterback sneak.
Replay.
I think he might have been a little short, but it was really hard to tell, though. There was a whole pile of bodies.
Yeah.
Quarterback sneak. Let's see what happens here. My Vikings will be 12-2 after Monday Night Football win versus Bears. Enough said. Yeah, dude, Sam Darnold's been insane.
Enough said.
Sam Darnold's been pretty freaking good. That's a Titans player being taken off the field here. It's Nick Westbrook, Kine. So, you know, I wonder if he was being escorted off by coaches too. So I wonder, might have gotten a little nicked up on the play. I don't know. All right, come on. It's 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. So they're pretty much in field goal range now. Not that a field goal is going to help them out all that much, but... Oh, nice! It's a fumble! And the Bengals recover the fumble! And Jordan Battle's running it back down to the 40, 35, 20, 25, and he's loose! And he's going to go all the way for a touchdown! Let's go!
That actually hurt it.
I'm sorry, but what? What is up? Where did this defense come from, dude? What? And Jordan Battle kind of fumbled at the end there, but I think he was. I think he did get across the line though.
I'm so glad that whoever made that team, I am very happy they did.
I'm living on the air in Cincinnati WKRP. I have never seen that show, Sword of the Spirit, but that's. I recognize that though. That's a good reference.
Oh yeah, and now we got to take score from 31 to 37.
Oh no, he did fumble that ball. That's going to be a safety. No! I think. Hold on. Let's see what happens. Hold on. Wait. Let's see what happens.
Oh, hey, the dogs are coming in.
Can I have my snacks?
Hello, boys. And by the way, whose card was that?
No one. Can I have my snacks?
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Hold on. Don't freak out just yet. I don't know exactly what they're going to say here.
Please.
Okay, so it's a fumble. We know that.
I'm clenching my butt right now.
Okay.
A lot.
I don't know what's happening here. I can't tell. No, he just straight up fumbled too. He just lost control of the ball. Like, he didn't even get hit. He just completely, forgot to hold on to it. Hey, William, you chose an interesting time to show up. It appears the Bengals got a fumble recovery for a touchdown, but it appears at the last second, Jordan Battle fumbled it through the back of the end zone and before he crossed the plane, so it might be a safety. And then obviously the 2 points to the Titans, and then they'll get the ball back. So I mean, I will say, I will say that might be that's still actually it does suck, but think about it this way. That's actually that's still better than the Titans getting a field goal, right? Because a field goal is 3 points. So the Bengals stopped them from getting a field goal, which, it was either a field goal or a touchdown they were probably about to get. And so if Jordan Battle runs it back and the Titans end up getting a safety, that's not good because we could have gotten a touchdown and that would be devastating. But it's actually a point less than they could have gotten with a field goal. So it's not good. Sword of the Spirit says it should be a touchback. Okay, so it wouldn't be a safety. So, but I think it is a turnover though, right? With the Titans, we get the ball back, which again isn't good. It's not good, but the Bengals are winning by a lot right now, and if the Titans end up getting a touchback out of it, then they basically have to start all the way back at the other end of the field. So I mean, it's not good, but it's not like I was worried it was going to be a safety, and I was like, no, what? But no, if it's a touchback, that's annoying, but it's fine, probably. I was worried it was going to be a safety. Maybe I just don't know the rule book. 2 scores in a row for the defense? We'll see, Jeff. I don't know. Probably not. I picked Cincy in my pick'ems today. Well, you probably should have. The Bengals are betty. Mini-Me is really invested. Yeah. This is the first time he's actually gotten to come on and, watch the game, So, I would imagine. He gets really worked up about it. 20-10. All right, Mikey. Jerome Ford, 64-yard touchdown run from Cleveland. That's cool, but it'd be a touchback. Yeah, I'm guessing it probably will be a touchback though, Jeff. Okay, but it's not a safety though. I was really worried it was going to be a safety.
I'm still mad.
Great play there by McKinley Jackson to force that fumble. Bengals defense is actually kind of getting something done today. Now it's the Titans, so let's pump the brakes a little bit. But that was a great play up until Jordan Battle just completely fumbled it at the end. And yeah, so the Titans. So it is a touchback, and that sucks. But worse things in the world have happened. All right, so it's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be about a 5-yard pickup. Okay, well the good news is that took a lot of time off the clock, and the Titans have to go all the way back down the field to get points. So it sucks for Jordan Battle because that could have been a crazy awesome highlight reel play. But with how much we're winning by, it's not the worst thing that could have ever happened. It does suck though. That sucks though. That's really really unfortunate because we were so happy, and then got it ripped away. But whatever.
And we also got two. We also got.
Hold on. Mason Rudolph fakes the handoff, and he's going to throw it short now to Chig Okonkwo, and he manages to get out of. Oh my God, nobody can tackle, and he picks up the first down there.
We got 3 minutes and.
No, 2 minutes.
No, if it's like 3 minutes, it goes to 2.
That doesn't make any sense. We got 2 minutes left in the game, Murphy. And the clock's winding, so it's probably going to be under 2 minutes. Yeah, it's 1:53, 1:52, 1:51, 1:50, if any of y'all are trying to sync it up. Season is done. Giants, with the Giants, my Ravens are up 35-7. The season's been over for the Giants. What are you talking about, Seth? Congratulations for beating the Giants, by the way. We did too. So, it's the Giants. All right, Mason Rudolph looking around, and he eventually throws. It was just awful pressure. There was nobody getting any pressure there. And he gets tight end Wiley for about a 5-yard pickup there. Mm-hmm. Man, that was really. I was really kind of freaking out there for a second because I'm like, no, we've done all this work.
Yeah.
But that I guess it's okay. A touchback, that's fine, whatever. Mason Rudolph throws, and he's got same guy again for first down.
And time is almost up.
No, in the third quarter. There's still a whole nother quarter.
He just need one more quarter.
Josh Wiley.
And then this game is over.
Yeah, maybe if the defense would actually, stop somebody, these turnovers are great, don't get me wrong, but, man, come on.
Yeah, defense is horrible.
All right, so it's a throw and way overthrown there by Will Levis. Yeah. Will Levis, I'm sorry. Yeah, Mason Rudolph, way overthrown, and there's nothing there at all.
Yeah, defense kind of sucks.
Yeah, the defense isn't very good.
No offense, defense.
I disagree. Lots of offense, defense. Do better. But
okay,
They've been doing good at turning the ball over today, though. So that it's helped. It's helped. Jordan Battle doesn't fumble that return. It maybe helps out a lot more, but the fumble recovery still helps. Give him credit for recovering the fumble. Give him credit for that. All right. Mason Rudolph winds up, throws, and that's caught by a Okonkwo again. And that's going to be about a 7-yard pickup, so it's going to be 3rd and about 3 to go. Can you get off the field here?
Kyle.
Be nice, because they're starting to knock on the door, at least to field goal range again. What's up?
What time do, wait, almost forgot. It's nothing. Right.
Okay. Yeah, if it's anything that's not related to the game or the video, we'll talk about it afterwards, okay?
Yeah, no.
All right. 3rd and 3. Looks more like 4 to me. I disagree with that broadcast number. It looks like a clear 4 to me, actually. I disagree with them saying 3rd and 3. All right. Mason Rudolph throws, caught. It could be 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Doesn't matter. This defense sucks.
Time's up.
Yep. 3rd quarter's over.
Then, after the 4th quarter, this game will be won. Who will win?
Well, hopefully the Bengals. I mean, like we got like a 17-point cushion. You know, like I shouldn't be nervous about this game, but I mean, if they can, God, I'm sitting here like after that fumble recovery, I'm sitting here talking about holding them to a field goal. Man. I mean, still, you know, you make them waste more time on the clock, and you know they need all the time they can get, being down 17 points. So, I mean, it's not like the fumble recovery was completely useless, right? Like it does suck that you give them the touchback, but, and I'm not saying this to like defend Jordan Battle. You got to hang on to that ball, dude. And that wasn't even like he didn't even get hit. He just dropped it. Like right at the last second. But, you know, the good news is the fumble recovery still disrupted their offense, and it made them take time off the clock, and now they got to go all the way back down the field, and it's looking like they're doing that anyway. But it takes time off the clock, right? So, you know, it's not great, but it's not the worst possible outcome. The worst outcome is they end up getting a touchdown out of a play like that, right? But they didn't get that. So Travis Hunter won the Heisman. Well, there you go, Mikey. He should not have won. Well, apparently Jeff doesn't like that. If you're doing the Sunday Night Football game, I'll see you for the pack. I don't think I will. Mikey's probably going to do it, I'm guessing. I don't know. But he usually streams the Saints game. So I would suggest going and checking out Mikey's stream, because I'm guessing he's probably going to do it later. Oh, wait, no, that's next week. That's next week. Who's playing tonight? Packers Seahawks. No, I'm not gonna stream that. I'm probably gonna go to Tom Grossi's stream for that, because that's like a rivalry game, particularly for Tom Grossi, and it could have some major playoff implications the way that game goes. So I'll probably just be watching Tom Grossi stream for that one, personally. Saints got to stop. Nice. Relax. The Bengals got this. Are you a Bengals fan, sort of the spirit? Are you a Bengals fan? Because if you're a Bengals fan, you would understand why I can't relax right now. If you're a Bengals fan, you'd understand why I'm not relaxed right now.
Yeah, don't relax. The Bengals.
Rossi, let's go.
What's the Bengals?
The Bengals are a very sad-making team, and now that's a great play there by Mike Hilton, though.
What?
Big tackle in the backfield.
Is it a what? I'm
watching your stream during my stream.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right, because the Saints are playing right now, right? Yeah.
Oh,
that's awesome, Mikey. Appreciate you.
Hello, Hurricane Mike's friends.
I am not a Bengals fan, but I don't hate them. Well, then you don't understand then sort of the spirit. You don't understand the trauma that comes along with being a Bengals fan. There's a reason I'm nervous right now.
Yeah, Mr. Sort of.
All right, Mason Rudolph. There's some good pressure, and he just throws it to the ground. I'm not really sure what he was doing there, but I'll take it. Okay, 3rd and 15.
Yeah, they should since he doesn't like the Bengals, he should rename Sort of the Spirit to Sort of the Bucket.
Well, he's not saying he said he doesn't hate him though. He's not a Bengals fan, but that doesn't mean he has a problem with them.
Right, but that's funny. Sort of the Butt.
Sort of the butt. Okay. All right. What's the flag? There was a flag. Oh, holding on the Titans. Okay. All right.
You gotta hold. They gotta hold something.
Yeah, the Titans held Trey Hendrickson there, so that's gonna knock him back.
They knocked me back.
That's also relying on the Titans to do anything. I know, Mark, but like, look what happened against the Patriots. Like, I mean, seriously. All right, so it's gonna be 2nd and 25 now. Wow. All right, Trey Hendrickson getting. It looked like he was getting held again, actually. Tyjae Spear with about a 10-yard pickup. So after all that, it's gonna be 3rd and 15 anyway.
Oh yeah, you are such a X. Eh.
3rd and 14, actually. He is actually the Titans actually net a total yard out of that whole endeavor. Very obnoxious.
3rd and 14.
Yeah. 3rd and 14. And that's still good, but like, you know, they still got to finish off the drive, which they have a tendency not to do sometimes, but whatever. Benefit of the doubt. 3rd and 14, Will Levis is in Mason Rudolph is in shotgun formation. He's going to throw, and there's nobody there. Oh, but there's going to be a flag, and I think they're going to get Josh Newton for pass interference here.
Don't know what that means, but...
Oh, DJ Ivy, actually, for pass interference.
Oh, is that a good thing?
No, it's a bad thing. Gives the Titans a first down. Boy.
We're dead.
And that was such an unnecessary pass interference play right there, man. Like, it was a bad pass. Like, just let it go.
Let it go.
Mason Rudolph throws over the middle, and that's caught. Great. Okonkwo picks up like 6 yards. I mean, the clock's moving. That's good.
Yeah, only.
Look, sword of the spirit. You're like, hey, relax. The Bengals got this. Are you sure? Are you sure? Mason Rudolph throws. And it's intercepted by Josh Newton. What is happening? Holy crap! And he doesn't fumble this one. Josh Newton with the interception, and the Bengals get the ball back, and no points. All right. What?
Why are you laughing about that?
It's because it's completely like the likelihood of something like that happening is so low. Like I'll take it. It's good. Bengals got an interception. Another one. Was that like the 4th interception of the game or something like that? Holy crap! What is happening in this game, guys? Like, I mean, man, like Joe Burrow's turned the ball over 3 times now. And it's still somehow better than like that's 4 interceptions for the Titans, plus a 2 lost fumbles. So that's 6 total turnovers by the Titans, and the Bengals over here with the Bengals over here with their 3 3 total turnovers. Say that 5 times fast. 3 total turnovers. 3 total turnovers by the Bengals. Sucks, but compared to the Titans' 6, I guess is, whatever. Still unacceptable. Still can't do that. But, yeah, it seems like every time the Bengals play the Titans, something crazy goes on with the offense. So, they're getting the job done, and they went over 30 today anyway, so... Week 1 always has a tendency to be weird. Yeah, I know, but the Bengals have a tendency to be weird. This year, they've been pretty consistent with, like, losing close games to the good teams and, like, beating the bad teams. So this year's kind of a weird year for the Bengals. They're not usually like this. But historically for the Bengals, they have this tendency to play up to the good opponents and play down to the bad opponents. And just, like have these absolutely stupid losses. So forgive me if I'm a little paranoid. MVS got hurt. What sucks, Mikey? Kamara got hurt, too. That's not good. Is it just me or are the Titans' uniforms hideous? They're super busy in a league when less is more. I don't think the Titans' uniforms are hideous, no. I mean, they might be a little out of place, but I don't think they're hideous. I don't know if it's really truly less is more, honestly. honestly. I think that might be the way most teams are going, but that doesn't mean that you should just do what everybody else is doing, you know? Like, it's like people criticize the old Bengals uniforms, like the, Carson Palmer, Andy Dalton era uniforms for being too busy. I always kind of disagreed with that. I liked those uniforms. I thought they were kind of cool, you know? The Titans uniforms, they're not the greatest uniforms I've ever seen, but they're fine. I think they're fine. Look at the rest of the game for turnovers, and it all adds up. All right, well, or add it all up is what you said. To throw to Jamar Chase, who picks up about 5 yards on the throw. I don't know how I've heard that there's a lot of turnovers. Ravens fumbled, so 1 turnover in that game. Jags and Jets, it looks like there's 1 turnover from Mac Jones. Like, I'm not seeing a whole lot of, I know that's 2 of the however many games that are happening. All right, 2nd and 4, Joe Burrow hands the ball off to Chase Brown, and he gets a nice little running lane there. Picks up the first down, gets it down to about the 46-yard line before he's taken down. But I think we're going to get a holding call on the Bengals, so that's going to be coming back. So Bryce Young threw an interception. Oh, it's on the defense. Okay. All right. So whatever that was, illegal hands to the face on Jeffrey Simmons. All right. Okay. Give the Bengals a few extra yards then. Works out. And then okay. So the Panthers have turned it over 3 times. Bryce Young fumbled twice and threw an interception. That's kind of nuts. And then Cooper Rush fumbled too. So that's 4 turnovers in that game. That's wow. Okay. All right. I see what you're saying. Joe Burrow hands the ball off. Chase Brown picks up about 2 yards. Not really a whole lot going on there. Jake Haener threw an interception. That's all that's really going on there. Looks like that's the only. Jake Haener threw an interception. Looks like that's the only thing that's really going on there.
We got 11 minutes on the clock, people.
We do have 11 minutes on the clock. 11:50, 49, 48, 47. Browns and Chiefs. Looks like Winston's thrown 3 picks. Yikes. Nick Chubb and James Prochet both fumbled and lost. So the Browns have had 5 turnovers. Wow. That's unfortunate. Texans, Dolphins. Joe Burrow takes a snap, rolls back. He's going to throw over the middle to literally nobody. And I don't know, maybe trying to get Yoshi there, but I think there was a bit of a miscommunication. Tua has thrown 2 interceptions. CJ Stroud fumbled. Tua fumbled. So 4 interceptions in there, 4 turnovers in that game. So I see. There have been quite a few turnovers today. That's kind of nuts. So what's that? We had 6, 3, plus 4, plus how many have we had in this game? We had a lot in this game. Between both of the damn teams. Okay. Joe Burrow's thrown 2 picks. Will Levis threw 3. Mason Rudolph threw 1. So just interceptions alone, this game has 6 interceptions total. And then Joe Burrow lost a fumble. Jordan Battle lost a fumble. Tony Pollard lost a fumble. And Will Levis lost a fumble. So 10 total turnovers in this game.
Yeah.
This is definitely the worst of all the games, guys, as far as turnovers go.
Yep. The Bengals versus the Titans. Brought to you by State Farm.
No, don't. Stop advertising for them.
Okay. Sorry about that.
I get what you're trying to do, Murphy, but I'm trying to avoid if we're going to talk about a company, they're going to pay me money, right? If they don't pay me money, we're not going to talk about them.
Oh, I want money.
Well, okay, I'll give you some money then. If you come on and help me advertise, I'll give you a little bit of the money. Joe Burrow shotgun snap, throws over the middle, and is that Jamar Chase? Yes, for about a 5-yard pickup, but it was 3rd and 9, so they're going to have to punt. 2013, baby, 3 straight scoring drives. 3 straight scoring drives, and you have 13 points. Huh? I see. Field goal, touchdown. Okay. All right. Well, if you can keep stopping them and you get a touchdown, then y'all can take control of that game. Did you count the Micah Parsons strip sack of Bryce Young? Yeah, I think I did. I counted like fumbles and interceptions. So
We got 10 minutes on the clock.
So through all the games right now, it's been a total of 23 turnovers. Titans with the neutral zone infraction looks like.
Zero?
Well, I don't know. They didn't throw the flag.
What?
Okay, now there's the flag. Okay.
Oh, you. Oh.
Are they gonna call a false start on the Bengals though? Delay of game. The Titans. What are you talking about? The Titans came over the line.
What?
That's a neutral zone infraction. That's BS.
What the heck?
Whatever. They were gonna punt anyway. It's
Wait,
fine.
still a game? What?
The Bengals were acting like they were going to go for it there, but probably just to try to get the Titans to jump over. And they did. The Titans jumped over. They got them to jump. And that should be a neutral zone infraction. So that's stupid.
I'm not surprised.
All right. Either way, Bengals are punting. That's kind of what I expected anyway. Ryan Recal punt is away, and that is going to be caught, fair caught at the 12-yard line, looks like. So it's at least a good punt. Weak, terrible ball security 15. That's true. It's true. Like I said, 23 total turnovers across all the games so far.
Of course that.
23 total turnovers. Be interesting if the Saints can pull that off, though. I don't think they will because the Commanders, but be interesting. Be interesting if the Saints and Bengals both go ahead to 6-8. I gotta say that's a little frustrating on my end that my team is trying to get to 6-8 right now, but you know, whatever. Scary Terry dropped it again. What happened? He just dropped a pass. Okay. So, what? It's going to be 3rd down and 8 now? Well, see if you guys can stop him. Never know.
Yeah. Scary Terry? You mean Scary Larry?
No, Scary Terry. That's the name. That's the nickname. The Commanders, they have a wide receiver named Terry McLaurin, and his nickname is Scary Terry.
Yeah, but there's actually a game from this game called Breaking on Robust, and there's a boss ball, and his name is Scary Larry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's the same thing though.
Right.
If anything, they might have made that guy's nickname based off of Scary Terry. He's had that nickname for years.
Yeah.
Oh boy, 31-14.
Well,
Titans going to get the ball, but they're going to be backed up pretty far.
At
The
least-
defense has at least been getting the job done somewhat. So
at least, at least they're not scoring because they're losers.
well, Bengals still got to hold them off for 10 minutes and 29 more seconds though. So
Yeah, boy.
I wouldn't count your eggs just before you hatch. You know, it's going pretty good so far, but Bengals got 17 points over the Titans right now, which means if the Bengals if the Titans get 2 touchdowns and a field goal, that'll tie the game up. Now that would take a lot, right? But I've seen the Bengals collapse worse before.
I
Knock
just
on
hope they don't lose.
Yeah, me too. All right, Mason Rudolph winds up, throws, and got Chig Okonkwo for about a 7-yard pickup because Josh Newton can't tackle him hardly ever, except that one time he popped him. But other than that, he just generally can't do it. It's actually an 8-yard pickup. 4th down. There you go, Mikey. C.J. Stroud has his top 2 wide receivers, Tank Dell and Nico Collins, back. That's good for him. All right, Mason Rudolph, shotgun snap, throws, caught, 1st down. Oh my God! And he winds out of the tackle and picks up like 20 more yards.
At least it didn't score.
I think that was Calvin Ridley. Is that right? No, I don't think it was.
Oh, it's the Steelers, but
I don't know
the
who it was.
Eagles. Look.
Mm-hmm. Go Eagles.
Boo!
Go.
Boo! Steelers.
Go Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles.
Yeah, they're in Philadelphia. That's where Laura lives.
Yep, I'm pretty sure Laura's seeing it right now.
No, Laura doesn't watch football. Plus, she's a Bengals fan. All right, Akeem Davis-Gaither can't tackle the Titans guy on that play, and that's about another 8-yard pickup for the Titans. But yeah, Laura doesn't really like football, but when she does root for a team, she roots for the Bengals because she's from Cincinnati originally.
Yeah, of course.
And plus when Laura lived there when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and a bunch of Eagles fans trashed the city. I don't think she was terribly happy about that. Will Levis runs it himself. I keep saying Will Levis. Mason Rudolph runs it himself and gets out of bounds, picks up 12 yards because nobody's paying attention. Mike Hilton ended up on the ground. I didn't really see what was happening there, but I'm not seeing any indication that he's hurt though. He's still on the field, so I guess he must have just fallen. All right, well, from the 39-yard line, the Titans are moving. Can we get another turnover? That'd be pretty cool. Mason Rudolph throws over the middle, and he threaded that needle, but he got it, and that's a first down.
Boo!
Yep. See, that's the thing. That was actually good coverage. That was just a really good throw by Mason Rudolph. That was for once, that was actually the Bengals kind of did their job in coverage there, and Mason Rudolph just threw it exactly where he had to throw it. So I mean that right there, that was Mason Rudolph making a really good play. Give him credit. Holmes limping to the sideline. I don't care.
Hey Kyle, your pom-poms are starting to fall apart.
Well, then stop using them like that.
Andy.
Put them up. All right, second down after about a 5-yard pickup. I'm not saying I don't care. I hope Mahomes is okay, but he does that all the time where he acts like he's hurt and then he's just not hurt, and I think he does it to stir up drama. I don't know, but I don't care. I don't care if I find out later he tore his ACL or something. I'll feel bad for him, but until then, it's like the boy who cried wolf, Will Levis shotgun snap, stepping around, throws, and that's gonna be a first down. Just enough for a first down, but a first down nonetheless. That was Calvin Ridley, I believe, who caught that. No, I'm sorry, Tyjae Spears. I mean, again, I do hope he's okay, Mark. I don't believe that there's a problem. I don't, because he's faked it too many times at this point.
It's almost the end of the game because we got 7 minutes. Or should
Yep.
I say?
Well, I wouldn't say almost the end of the game, but it's definitely we're definitely starting to wind down here. Mason Rudolph has a ton of pressure and tries to throw to it, can't get it to anybody.
Oh,
So it's gonna be 2nd and 10.
I can't wait for the Bengals to win. And stop. It's like a Titans to lose.
I mean, it would take an epic collapse for them to lose at this point, but I've seen it before. So
Yeah.
I'm not ready to call it just yet.
Yeah, but if the Bengals win, I'm gonna go full.
Mason Rudolph shotgun snap, throws over the middle, and oh my God, Tyjae Spears.
Yeah, but if the Bengals
We're straight into the end zone, touchdown. You gotta wait until I'm done, Murphy. Come on, defense. I mean, I know the defense has bailed us out with some turnovers today, and I'll give them credit for that. But come on.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna explode.
This is why I get nervous, because the defense just when they're not getting turnovers, they're doing this.
Ouch. 2.
Hey, go get the dogs inside, bud.
And again.
Great, wonderful. And Nick Folk is winding up for the kick for the extra point. Kick is up, and that's straight down the middle. That's good.
No, you can't be in the show.
Yeah, not this one. Maybe I might consider letting them be on a regular video, but I don't want to sometimes I put them very briefly on camera during live streams, but for the most part I don't they're a little too chaotic for a live stream. All right, 31-21. Bengals are winning. And they're winning by more than one score, so I mean, I'm not panicking or anything. I'm just ugh.
Hey.
What are they doing? All right. Bengals offense has just got to, kill the clock at this point. That's what you need to do. You need to go on a long, sustained drive and kill the clock. If you get points, that's great. Points is good. But what you really need is to kill the clock. And if you at least get a field goal, you're looking good. Hey, Murphy, what did I say about those pom-poms? If they're falling apart, don't use them.
Right. Just give my friends.
Okay, that's fair. This game is the first time this season with a 3-score lead at any point this season. This game is the first time this season with a 3-score lead. With the Bengals have had a 3-score lead? Is that right? That doesn't seem right. That might be right. Let's see. We beat the Panthers by 10. We beat the Giants by 10. Oh, God, I think you are right. And we beat the Raiders by... No, because we beat the Raiders 41-24. Yeah, we beat the Raiders by 17. So, I mean, we had a 3-point lead against them when that game ended. So that's not true. It's only the second time, which is kind of annoying, but... yeah, we had a 3-point lead over the Raiders pretty much most of that whole game. Like, definitely the whole second half. Yeah. Not quite, John, but very close, and still very hard to believe because of that. Jameis benched. Well, yeah, he threw like 1 million picks. That's rough in Cleveland. I mean, but also I don't like the Chiefs either, so... Other scores, you got Chiefs up 21-7 on the Browns. You got the Commanders up 20-13 on the Saints. Ravens up 35-14 on the Giants. Cowboys up 30-14 on the Panthers. Jets up 25-22 on the Jaguars. Jaguars driving, though, and that game's almost over. Texans up 20-12 on the Dolphins. Definitely would like to see the Texans finish off that game. That game's almost over, though, so hopefully with an 8-point lead, they'll be able to take that one home.
And our game's almost up.
Well, we got a little bit longer than the rest of them do. All right. Jermaine Burton ends up returning that one, and he breaks a couple tackles, but doesn't really do a whole lot with those broken tackles. And so it's going to be a very normal return.
Yep.
Sorry, I forgot to mention the Chiefs. That is the key word in the comment. Oh, it's the first time the Chiefs have had a 3-score lead. Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess that might be true. That might be true. But it's actually funny, though, because this is the first time this is only the second time that we've had a 3-score lead in any of our games. We did it against the Raiders in the whole second half, but other than that, it's the only 3-score lead we've had. So, I mean, that is also worth noting. All right, Joe Burrow throws, and it's caught and dropped by Yoshi. Great. Chiefs' first time with a 3-score lead at any point this season. That is kind of wild. That is kind of wild. I'm not terribly surprised because the Chiefs have been a little overrated this year, but yep, that's crazy. Carson Wentz under center for the Chiefs at the moment. Carson Wentz is on the Chiefs? What? When did they get Carson Wentz? What? God, every time you turn around, some person who was like good back in the day is on the Chiefs now. Like DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh boy.
All right, 2nd and 10, Joe Burrow, shotgun snap, and he rolls back, throws, and he had a lot of pressure in his face, so he just had to get rid of it to avoid being sacked. 3rd and 10. Come on. We're not... They have got to get something going here, man. Like...
Just they do, boom.
3rd and 10, and that was Alex Kappa getting destroyed on that play. We might have to move on from Kappa here pretty soon, y'all. He's starting to become a bit of a problem. All right. From the 33, 3rd and 10, Joe Burrow, shotgun snap. Better protection this time. He's going to roll out to his right, and he's going to throw, and it's caught by T. Higgins. First down. There you go, finally. And he stays on his feet enough to pick up a few extra yards there, too. About a 16-yard pickup there for T. Higgins.
Oh, yeah.
All right. He went out of bounds, but that's fine because he got a first down. That's all I'm really worried about in that moment. But I would like to see them start like hand the ball off, start eating the clock a little bit, man. Doesn't need to be it doesn't need to be a passing play on every play.
Oh, we need a clock.
That's also just an expression.
Oh, okay.
1st and 10, 5:58, 57, 56, 55. I guess they didn't stop the clock.
We got 5 minutes
But for
left.
syncing purposes. Shotgun snap for Joe Burrow. He's going to hand the ball off to Chase Brown, like I said. And that was a face mask, but they didn't throw the flag. That was a crazy face mask, but whatever. About a 4-yard pickup for Chase Brown. Keeps that clock moving, and they are eating and consuming clock into their digestive system.
Yeah.
It just means you're making the clock run, and you're basically whittling away any time they have to do anything. That's what eating the clock means. 4th down, please. Missed the long field goal. Well, we'll see, Mikey. 2nd and 6. Ankle from Holmes questionable. It's always questionable for him. I don't believe a bit about him ever being questionable or anything. Chase Brown with a really good run there, right up the middle. Picks up a 1st down. Keep that clock moving. There you go. That's what you need to do. That's exactly what you need to do. What I was most worried about, I think... Why did the clock stop? Oh, the Titans took a timeout. Okay. What you really need to do right now is, don't trust the defense. Just don't do it, Don't trust the defense. Just keep the ball on offense, run that clock down, and just win the game that way. We got a 10-point cushion if you run enough time off the clock. Even if you do give the ball back to the Titans and they go get a touchdown, it's they got to get a touchdown and a field goal. It's still a 2-score game. But yeah, I ankle questionable. I don't care. I don't care, John. I care if he really is genuinely hurt. But this whole questionable with Mahomes stuff, I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. Joe Burrow hands the ball off. Chase Brown, ooh, big hole there. Gets it down to the 20-yard line. That's another 1st down. Bengals are knocking on the door again. Might get another touchdown here. You never know.
4 minutes left.
4:56. Yeah, I think the Titans took another timeout.
And
I'm guessing.
Got a comment for.
Yep, 2nd timeout by the Titans. Fat lady is standing up and clearing her throat. Yep, she's getting ready to sing. That's true. That's another expression. When the fat lady sings, that's what they say, that it's not over till the fat lady sings. So he's just saying fat lady's getting ready to sing.
You mean from that one video we watched on TV?
No, it's an old saying. People have been saying that forever. I think it goes back to opera, if I had to bet.
Right, but that one video we watched on the TV was what I saw a woman sing.
That's not what they're talking about. I don't know what video you're talking about, but that's not what they're referencing at all.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I don't remember.
All right, so it's going to be a handoff to Chase Brown, and he picks up about a yard. Not much there. And I think the Titans are possibly taking their last time out here.
Yeah. Probably.
I'm not sure if that's smart. I'm not sure why they're taking all their timeouts right now, because the Bengals are in field goal range, and you're going to need a miracle at this point if you're the Titans to win. I'd say now, who were we talking about earlier? Who were we talking to? Spirit of the Sword or whatever? Sword of the Spirit. Now the Bengals probably got it, but I'm still nervous. It's not quite ready. Not quite ready to say it, but the Bengals probably got it now. The Bengals they're in field goal range. The Titans don't have any timeouts left. 4:50 left to go in the game. They probably got it now, but I've seen crazier things. 2nd and 9 from the 20-yard line, and that's going to be a Joe Burrow is going to take the snap, throws, caught by Jamar Chase. They're saying it's out of bounds, but there was a flag, and I think it's going to be offsides, I think, here on the Titans. Yeah. Or maybe neutral zone infraction, but yeah, either way, the Titans jumped. He missed. Did he miss? There you go, Mikey. Might go watch that game after this game's over. Yeah. I think Jamar Chase was trying to argue for pass interference or something, but not quite. Probably just pro caution. Wentz in QB because Chiefs scored 2 touchdowns late with 3:30 left. Probably just giving him some rest. Yeah, probably. I mean, dude, Patrick Mahomes and being hurt. It's unless he's definitely hurt, I don't believe it. Whoa, Chase Brown gets destroyed in the backfield there. That's going to lose about 5 yards. Well, it'll be 3rd and 9, I think, after that.
Hey, Kyle, your hat's backwards. That's gonna give bad luck.
No, because it usually gives good luck. Yeah, that's kind of been the theme of the season. If I turn my hat forwards, it's bad luck, and backwards is good luck. And actually, when the Bengals were having bad luck earlier, my hat was forwards, and when I turned it backwards, they started doing good again. So, I think backwards is good luck. Doesn't mean they're gonna win, but it at least means good luck. I think. Gonna be another handoff to Chase Brown, and he weaves through a bunch of people and gets all that yardage back and picks up a first down. There you go. Keeps that clock moving. And we are coming into the final little bits of it now.
It's 3 minutes.
3 minutes and about 4 minutes, but yeah, about 3 minutes 50 seconds, something like that. It'll probably be about 3:30 by the time they snap this ball.
No, it's 4.
Yeah, 3:32, 3:31, 3:30, 3:29, 28. Let's see. So it's going to be 3:21 when they snap the ball, and Chase Brown's going to get the handoff again, and he doesn't go anywhere with that. But the Bengals are cool with that because they get to eat the clock, and that's what I've been saying they should do. So as long as we don't like fumble the ball or something like that, then you're probably going to at least knock another minute and a half off of this clock, even if you don't get a first down, and that's going to take it down to about a minute and a half left. Then you kick the field goal, and you have a 13-point lead. Feeling pretty good at that point.
2 minutes left.
Yep. Not quite. Yep. Not quite. 2 minutes. They actually have what's called a 2-minute warning, where they stop the clock once it hits 2 minutes. So then it'll be 2 minutes. But right now it's 2:37, 36, and the Titans jump off sides. But there's a time. The Bengals called a timeout. What?
What? Can teams do that?
The Bengals called a timeout. So the Titans jumped, but the Bengals called a timeout. And it saved the Titans the penalty. That sucks. Can they? Yeah, they get 3 timeouts per half.
Okay.
Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker back this week on field goals and extra points, but safety Justin Reed on kickoffs today. All right. I saw Patrick getting both ankles taped up. I guess I don't know, maybe sort of a spirit. I don't buy it from him. I just don't. And maybe that makes me callous. I don't know, but I just don't buy it from him. He's faked it too many times for his own glory. And so now, like I said, he's just the boy who cried wolf at this point. I don't trust Patrick Mahomes when it comes to injuries at all. I don't care. Until I find out something is seriously wrong, I don't care. Stingley Jr. seals up the Houston win with a pick. There you go. Dolphins lost. That's good for us. All right, Joe Burrow hands the ball off. Fakes the handoff, actually. And he's got Cam Grandy, who I don't think quite got the first. He might have gotten a first down. But either way, it was like a 9-yard pickup. Didn't quite get in for the touchdown. But if he got the first down, that might actually even be better. Because they can just keep running that clock down. No, he didn't quite get the first down. He's going to be about an inch or two short. They gave him the first down, though. I think that might potentially be incorrect, though. So it's going to be first and goal for the Bengals with 2:25 left to go, and the clock is currently stopped. I'm guessing they're probably just going to try to pound it in for the touchdown here. What's going on? Did the Bengals get another delay of game? Looks like they weren't even trying there. The Bengals got a delay of game. They're not even really reacting. I wonder if they just didn't care. Huh.
Don't care? About what?
About the penalty.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I guess maybe what they're doing is they're trying to give themselves a little bit more room so that they can hand the ball off and take some more time off the clock. I mean, maybe that's what they're doing, Mm-hmm. It remains first down, All right, so you got Drew Sample motioning out to the right, and there's another flag. False start on the Bengals. So that's going to knock them back even further. Oh, boy. It's going to give them plenty of room to run this clock out, to be fair. This remains first down. It's going to be first and, it's going to be first and goal, but from 21 to go.
just want them to score.
Yeah, they're not too worried about scoring right now. They're just trying to run the clock out and win the game.
Yeah, because
I mean, they probably will score if they can. Okay, so they're actually keeping the ball at the 10-yard line. I'm so confused. I have no idea what's going on anymore, honestly. Unless the Titans, declined the penalty. Patty is out, so we'll see how it affects him. Chase Brown gets the handoff. Doesn't do anything with it. So he's going to keep the clock moving, though, and that's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Bengals have 1 timeout left. Titans have 0. We'll see how that affects them next week. I don't know. We'll see. Sort of the spirit, you know. I don't buy it.
Sort of the butt.
I watched the first half, but missed most of the Chiefs' second half. Fair, John. 3 seconds left at the 1. Touchdown. Joe. Wait, what?
Huh?
Saints. Did the Saints tie it up? With 3 seconds left? Y'all going to overtime? What? Or unless you go for the extra point. Touchdown, huh? Unless you all go for the extra point and try to win it, which you could. We're going for 2. I hope you get it, man. I really do hope you get it. That'd be nuts. This guy is stressing. You're like my brother with the Packers, dude. Trust me. It's different when you're a Bengals fan. It's different when you're a Bengals fan because it's just been heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak my whole freaking life. Like the Packers have had some heartbreak. Sure, every team has some heartbreak, but it's not the same being a Bengals fan and a Packers fan. It's traumatic being a Bengals fan. It just is. So forgive me. Have you heard of the Tim's Sports Talk? No, is that another channel? Haven't heard of it. Chiefs interception? Who cares? We lost. Yeah, well, if you're going to go for it for 2, that's the risk you take. That's unfortunate. But hey, good game, though. He called me sort of the butt. Tim's Sports Talk is a Washington fan. He streams Washington football games. I have not heard of that, but interesting.
Nope, never heard of it.
Very interesting. Okay. What else is going on? Saints lose 20-19, which is pretty impressive that they got that close. Chiefs are knocking on the door for scoring again with 1:12 left to go, and they're up 21-7, so they won that game. Cowboys with 2 minutes left are up 30-14, so I think they won their game. The Jets are up 32-25 with 53 seconds left. The Jaguars do have the ball though. They're down by 7, so they're only down. So the Jaguars could still do this. So that game's oddly close between 2 teams that literally nobody cares about. But interesting. So the Chiefs game is now over. Chiefs beat the Browns 21-7. Commanders beat the Saints 20-19. Rest in peace, Mikey. Ravens beat the Giants 35-14. Texans beat the Dolphins 20-12, which is good for the Bengals' playoff hopes.
Oh, yeah.
Not that there's much there, but if there's any chance, that helps. So 2 minutes left to go after the 2-minute warning. From the 10-yard line, Joe Burrow's going to hand the ball off to Chase Brown, and he breaks through a few tackles and holds on to the ball, which is nice, and picks up about 6, maybe 5 or 6, I don't know. Keep that clock moving. That's all good with me.
Yeah, because we got 1 minute left.
Sure do.
Then the seconds, then it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to talk about how the super pack.
The what?
Super duper pack goes in free.
Oh, later. Like, I'm going to still talk on the stream for a little bit more.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll talk about it after I'm done with all of this, Murphy. Again, life stuff. Don't talk about that now. Joe Burrow hands the ball off. Chase Brown, he's got a hole, and he pushes way forward. He might have gotten it. I don't know. They're saying he got the touchdown. Looks like Chase Brown got the touchdown. I don't know. It was hard to tell, but let's see the replay. He might have gotten it. I thought he might have been stopped an inch or 2 short, but let's see. Bengals ran that clock all the way down to 1:09 either way. Yeah, he did. He extended that ball at the last second, got it over the line. Touchdown, Bengals. Let's go. High five. There you go. I'm not mad. Yeah. Yeah, y'all put up that was a really good game, Mikey. Congratulations, even though you lost. Good game. All right, kick is up, and oh my God, he missed the extra point. Cade York missed the extra point. Not that it matters now. We're fine. But, oh boy. All right, well. Yeah, could have been 38, but oh well. At least you're not a Cowboys fan.
Huh?
Dude, the Cowboys got like 5 rings to at least have in their memory banks. And I was alive for some of those let's see. I think at least one of those Cowboys Super Bowls I was alive for. Actually, I think maybe the first Super Bowl I remember is the Cowboys beating the Steelers in the Super Bowl. Let's see. 92, 93, 95.
Your frame just froze.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. It's the game's over basically. We're just gonna bring it on home at this point. Okay, Super Bowl 27, is that right? Took place on January 31st, 1993, so I was alive for that one, yes. So 92, 93, and 95. I was alive for those 3 Cowboys Super Bowls. So that'd be a lot nicer. At least I'm not a Cowboys fan, yeah, but we're also not making the playoffs this year.
Hey, Kyle.
At least the Cowboys have some stuff to go off of.
Hey, Kyle. Are you gonna eat your hot dog? It's been sitting there.
Yeah, after the game, I'm not gonna eat it on camera.
Hey.
No, you can't have it.
Okay.
If Rattler starts, we win. Well, you didn't though. You lost. Oh no, you're saying you would have won if Rattler had started. That's fair enough. The first Super Bowl you watched was the Bengals losing to the Niners.
Oh.
So it was like 1988. You know, because that's 2 different Super Bowls. That is 81 and 88. The first Super Bowl I think I actually watched, like sat down and really watched it and paid some level of attention to what was going on was the Packers and the Broncos back in the day, like John Elway versus Brett Favre. All right, Mason Rudolph throws through the contact, and that is to Josh Wiley, who's taken down by Mike Hilton after about a 2-yard gain.
Hey, Kyle. I know.
Keeps that clock moving. What's up?
I know what name this calls Sword of Spirit. Sword of P.it.
Okay. I thought Sword of the Butt was pretty funny. Mason Rudolph is going to throw it deep, and that's way too far for Calvin Ridley, and they're not calling pass interference on Josh Newton on that one. I'm guessing most likely because the game's over and who cares. Yeah, definitely I remember at least watching. I don't remember watching the Cowboys and Steelers Super Bowl, but I definitely remember being aware to some extent of Neil O'Donnell, and kind of that whole thing with the Steelers, and then I think I was aware that the Cowboys won. Mason Rudolph throws once again through contact, and Tyjae Spears just like running all over the place, and the Bengals just absolutely terrible play by the Bengals. 30 seconds left, and it's like, again, the game's over, but like, I mean, you'd at least like to get away with your pride intact, you know? But what, it was like a 40-yard game for Tyjae Spears? Let's see. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's like, about a 40-yard gain for Tyjae Spears there. Just because, good blocking, but also some really bad angles on tackling attempts by the Bengals there. All right. 30 seconds left. Will Levis. I keep saying Will Levis. Mason Rudolph throws to Tyjae Spears, and he once again gets past the Bengal and gets out of bounds. This Bengals tackling is just really bad, dude. 23 seconds left now. It's going to be second down.
And then it's gonna be all over.
Super Bowl 16, Kenny Anderson versus Joe Montana. How old are you, Sword of the Spirit? Because that's 1981. That was, I think, that was, I mean, my dad would have been in 81. I think my dad was like 17. If I remember. If I'm doing my math right.
Remember, it's sort of the P-it.
All right, so that's a catch. That's a throw and a catch to Westbrook Akine. I believe it was Geno Stone who got the catch. And the good news is, the bad news, it's a first down. The good news is, it's keeps the clock running, so they're going to have to spike this ball. 5 seconds left. And so the Titans are probably going to, I'm guessing, they're going to take one, maybe, if they can do it quickly, 2 shots at the end zone. Just for pride's sake. But game's basically over now. Like, the Titans can't possibly win now. Yeah. I mean, like, the Titans could get a touchdown here, but the game's over.
All right.
Like, I think it's literally physically impossible for them to win at this point. So the Bengals already won. Bengals won. The game's over. But let's see what happens on this last play. 5 seconds left. Mason Rudolph's in the shotgun formation. He's got Tony Pollard in the backfield with him, and it's a really good Bengals pass rush, but doesn't finish. And it's thrown to the back of the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Josh Wiley, but the game is over.
Yes,
so
that's it for the whole game.
So
Thank
the Titans do get the touchdown. So game ends 37-27. I don't think. I think it's over, so I don't think they're going to do the extra point. So the game ends 37-27. So, yay, Bengals win. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That was it. The Bengals won. Let's go.
First time. Kitty goes meow, Super Bowl. That'd be nice. Wish they won against the Rams. Yeah, I wish I did too. He was really mad when the Rams beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl. Like he legitimately got really like, I mean, I was mad, I was upset, I was sad, but Murphy really got in a real deep funk about it for a while.
Don't worry, I like the Rams now.
You like the Rams now?
Yeah, they're like goats, because I like goats.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Goats and free.
I don't really care about the Rams. John doesn't like the Rams because let me finish. John's from St. Louis, and the Rams used to be in St. Louis, but then they abandoned St. Louis, so he's mad at the Rams for abandoning him.
How dare you say that, Rams? I'm going to say the Rams. I'm
But
going to kick your nut.
In his... All right. But in his defense, the Rams were really mean to him. Is that not fair? The Rams kind of betrayed his city. So I think that's fair. He's allowed to not like the Rams, I think. And I don't like the fact that the Rams beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl. But at the same time, I really can't hate Matthew Stafford. I want to hate Aaron Donald, but I don't. But I do hate Odell Beckham Jr. So that wasn't great to see him win. But even though he got hurt in the game and wasn't responsible for the win, but at least Rizzy had common sense to take out Jake Hayner. Well, it's probably the right move. I'm half of 100. Oh, so you're about 10 years younger than my dad then. I think he's 60. Yeah. Give Mini-Me a high five from Sword. Hey, Sword of the Butt says high five.
You mean sort of the pay
Yeah, I guess. Bengals gonna win. They did win, Connor. I was nervous the whole way, but yep, I did win.
Coming up next, the Steel with the Eagles.
Yeah, we're not gonna watch that.
Yeah,
well, I'm not gonna. And not on the stream. We might watch that after this is over.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think I will actually watch the game, but I'm not gonna stream it. What does Murphy think of the Rams? He didn't like the Rams because they beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl. Now he likes the Rams because they remind him of goats, and he really likes Goat Simulator. So, he's 10. So, he is what he is. But he despised the Rams, and he actually got to the point where he didn't even like the Bengals anymore because of the result of that game. But I think he has since learned that every team's going to disappoint you no matter what. You got to get through no matter who you are, even the Chiefs. The Chiefs are really good right now, but the Chiefs have had some pretty bad years. So sometimes you just got to get through the tough spots, and your team will be good again. Hopefully next year the Bengals are good. They haven't been good this year, but at least they won today.
Yeah, they did.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Both teams ended up scoring a little bit more than I thought they would. But to be fair, so the Titans got 27 points, which is only 3 points off of what I predicted that they would get. The Bengals got 37 points, but some of that was defense, right? So the Bengals ended up, from an offensive perspective, the Bengals ended up getting, let's see, 7, 10, 17, 24, 30. Yeah, 30, I think.
Hey, Kyle.
Right. So the Bengals ended up getting 30 points on offense, which is pretty close to what I predicted. The Titans ended up, so both teams ended up scoring just less than a touchdown more than what I predicted. So I wasn't too far off. I would not have predicted all of those turnovers though. That was crazy. But good to see the defense actually doing something. All right. But anyway, what's up, Murph?
Have you made an ending? Have you made an ending for your videos?
Like an outro?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as interesting though. Like I have one, but it's not that interesting.
Could you probably show me?
After this is over, sure, but trust me, it's not interesting. It's just a screen with some music over it. It's not like animated or anything.
No, I'm gonna like it anyway.
Okay, well I'll show it to you. But anyway, Bengals get the win, y'all, 6-8, and the playoff dream is still very close to dead, but there is life to it.
Yeah, they are going. I think it's gonna be dead like boom.
Yeah, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they win. You never know. So with let me update these results real quick, and then update where we are with the playoff race, and then I'll go ahead and head out of here. So Chiefs beat the Browns. Why does that keep moving? God. Chiefs beat the Browns. Commanders beat the Saints. Ravens beat the Giants. Cowboys beat the Panthers. Jets ended up beating the Jaguars, actually. And I did have that on there. Texans beat the Dolphins. That's good. So the Bengals currently have a 3% chance to make the playoffs. Now, obviously, there's some games going on tonight. Right now, they're winding up to get going on Steelers Eagles. Looks like Jalen Hurts is going to play. Interestingly enough. Let's say the Eagles win that game. Bills Lions. That's a tough one, but I'm just gonna. It doesn't really matter for the Bengals. So let's just say the Bills win that game.
4%. Yep.
Patriots Cardinals. Really don't care. Probably the Cardinals. Packers Seahawks. That'll be an interesting game. I'm going to guess the Seahawks, but I don't know. Bears, Vikings, probably almost certainly the Vikings.
4. Let's see,
4%. So at the end of today, we'll likely be looking at the Bengals with a 4% chance to make the playoffs. Next week is interesting. If the Colts beat the Titans and the Chargers beat the Broncos, and the Dolphins beat the 49ers, then that's not good. But it doesn't eliminate the Bengals.
That's a gun.
So if the Bengals beat the Browns, which they almost certainly should, if they lose to the Browns, I think they're out.
Yep,
No, they're actually not. No, they could lose to the Browns, and if everything else goes perfect, they could make the playoffs. But let's say the Bengals beat the Browns. That gives them a 5% chance. Titans beat the Colts, which is... The Titans probably aren't going to beat the Colts. But let's say the Titans beat the Colts. Bengals get up to a 10% chance.
Oh, yeah.
Chargers beat the Broncos. Then we're looking at a 10% chance. 49ers beat the Dolphins, which is quite possible. Then that gets the Bengals up to a 13% chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah, baby. This is going to be interesting.
Okay, and then the following week, the Bengals, and this is really honestly, the Bengals' whole playoff possibilities come down to beating the Broncos in Week 17 anyway. So beat the Broncos, and considering those other things happen, then you're at a 23% chance to make the playoffs. Giants beat the Colts, which I don't know if I buy that that's going to happen, but if the Giants beat the Colts and the Bengals beat the Broncos, then the Bengals actually have a 50% chance to make the playoffs. A 50% chance. And if the Browns beat...
half of 100.
Right. If the Browns beat the Dolphins, the Bengals could come out of Week 17 with a 53% chance to make the playoffs. Like, I mean, I'm like seriously, like, and then if and that's basically the reason for that is if all those things happen, then the Bengals control their own fate going into the going into Week 18, and if they beat the Steelers, then they make the playoffs, right?
100%. But
so
they're not going to the Super Bowl.
It would
no.
well hold on, Murphy. If they make the playoffs, they could. I wouldn't place all your bets on it, but they could. I mean, they'd be the number 7 seed. Let's be honest. Like, we're not talking about like a historically amazing team or whatever. But the playoffs are possible. It's not. I'm not. I wouldn't put my money on it if I were all y'all. But I mean, Bengals beat the Browns next week. They're 7-8, and so they're not too far off of having a winning record. And then they do have to beat the Broncos the following week. They have to beat the Steelers the following week after that. But don't forget, the Bengals lost to the Steelers a couple weeks ago, but they lost 44-38. So if the defense just does something, like has some life, then they can probably beat the Steelers. And then the Broncos, I don't know what is even going on with the Broncos lately. They're playing the Colts right now.
Oh my God, there's 0. What the?
Because they just started 0-0. So lately the Broncos put up 41 on the Browns, so that's rough. They've been putting up a decent amount of points lately, so that one's going to be a tough game. The Broncos game is going to be a tough game, but it's not like they haven't been held to a small amount of points this year. So I mean it is possible. It is possible. Kitty goes meow. Let's go, John. Chalk up one more for the good guys. I don't fancy the turnovers, but yeah, that's the thing, Jay. And it is the Titans. Don't forget it's the Titans. Playing the Titans is always weird. Joe Burrow has historically turned the ball over a lot against the Titans, and I don't know why the Titans, but it's not that abnormal for us, I guess. Rattler showed us promise for the future. Well, hopefully it works out.
Yeah, baby.
Russell Wilson on 2nd and 8 throws like a 1-yard pass, so. Again, I'm not streaming this. I'm just catching up the comments, and we're going to get out of here. Bills, Lions.
Okay.
I think probably who do you think is going to win that game? Bills, Lions, they're both really good.
I actually like the Lions.
I would say probably the Lions are going to win, but...
Yeah, because Lions are close to the Bengals.
Oh, yeah. Mikey hates the Rams. Mikey hates the Rams because the Rams beat his favorite team in like a championship game one time. So...
Oh, you're going to...
John says, boo, Murphy, you should not like the Rams. There's a lot...
Excuse me, you can tell me what to do. Oh, you shut your mouth up.
I appreciate your conviction, Murphy. But as you can see, the people who watch my show are not big fans of the Rams. I was happy for Stafford and some other players, but definitely not the owner. Yeah, no, I feel that. Stan Kroenke is a turd, no matter what way you slice it. I think most Rams fans understand that Stan Kroenke's a turd, honestly. Worst call in NFL history? I don't know about that. There's been some pretty bad calls. Not even the most impactful bad call in NFL history, for sure. But then again, I would say that the pass interference called on Logan Wilson in the Super Bowl was a horrendously horrible play that determined the Super Bowl. I mean, I think that call is worse, personally.
Yeah, but there's one thing, John. Huggy and Foxy both like the Rams. Yeah, we do. Now shut your mouth up. Yeah, you do. Or I'm going to go this mode.
Okay. Bills, Lions, PA Bowl is on. Yep, that's true. That's true. All right, well, I'm going to head out of here. I appreciate y'all showing up. Bengals get the win. Feel pretty good about it coming out of it. 3 more wins, and the Bengals have a outside shot, but a shot to make the playoffs. Now, their next 3 games are 2 of their next 3 games are against pretty tough teams, but we've seen all year they can beat whoever. They just haven't been doing it, right? But
Right.
anyway, I'm going to head out of here. I appreciate y'all showing up. Murphy, I'm glad that you finally got a chance to be on for a stream. I know you've been wanting to do that. Say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody. And with a hooter!
Yep. Leave y'all, as always, with a hootie and a caw.